Hello and welcome back to the third day of the 2025 Mario Speedrun Summit here in beautiful New York, here in the Urban Arts headquarters. I am Morning Track. I'm here with Simply and Bubsy. Hello, gentlemen. How you doing?
Hello, hello. I'm doing fine.
I'm doing great.
You're doing all right. We're struggling on the energy. I think it's fair to say it's been a busy weekend.
I'm amped.
Yeah, amped.
I'm excited because it's Iron Mario time.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this all weekend.
The huge tournament.
Love the Iron Mario. We got some talented players here in the first heat. It's going to be great. I think it's Cheese, Chelsea, Dangers, and Chris. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All-star lineup.
Oh, man.
Here goes
Oh,
the game.
my goodness, and they're already playing Mario. Wow. Look at these Marios.
They're going to be ready to go very
Beautiful
shortly.
colors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that.
But yeah, we're going to explain what Iron Mario stuff is in
I was just
detail.
about to suggest, Bubsy.
Yeah.
I heard about it today for the first time.
Oh,
and it
yeah.
sounds sick. Please tell
Yeah,
us.
so for those who don't know what it is, basically recently there was like this huge new phenomenon called Iron Mario. It's like a randomizer of the game where everything is shuffled, the stars are in random location, you can see the colors of Mario's outfit are random, the coins are random, the stars are random, the boxes are random, where you spawn is random, everything's random basically, enemies. And you try to do as many stars as you can in this challenge here without getting hit, because any kind of damage will delete your save file instantly. Like there's no coming back. It's just the end. So what we're going to do here is we have 1 hour for the runners on stage, and the person who gets most stars within that 1 hour wins. So we can reset as many times as we want. Even if someone dies, that's okay, because you can quickly get another run going if you're lucky. And yeah, there's some other different quirks that we're going to see later on when the run actually starts. For example, in every stage there's like a hidden box, an exclamation mark box in Mario, and one of them is newly added, and it contains a green demon, which is a 1-up that follows you, and if it touches you, you're dead. So
Oh my God.
it's like extra challenge, you
It's
know?
horrifying.
And yeah, it's very fun.
It's like
very,
you ever saw
very,
the movie It Follows, but in Mario.
yeah, it's very, very difficult. It's a very difficult challenge, and it's been really popping off these days because everyone and their grandmothers playing is what it seems like. So
We keep finding new ways to play this game and augment it.
Exactly.
To keep playing it 30 years later. $50 from It's Sked says, good to see the boys back together for a great cause. Good luck to everyone on the rest of the runs. Thank you so much. That puts us at $32,997.37. So the next donation of even a few bucks will push us to $33,000. It's a big round number. We love big round numbers. Please, somebody swoop in and make that happen. Thank you so much, though. You guys have been absolutely amazing today in particular. We are blowing by our goals here, and as you can see, we are fast approaching 35,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
that is really cool.
Are the runners about ready? Can they hear us? I think we're going to get in their ears at some point here. Okay, they're not going to be able to. All right.
Okay.
We're probably... yeah, you know what? Come to think of it, given the mode you just described, Bubs,
Yeah,
maybe we
focus is
don't
pretty-
want to be distracted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Focus is pretty important.
Yeah, this is some real serious stuff. I mean, you know, it's all fun and games, but Iron Mario it's really tough. And one slip up, you could lose everything. So, yeah.
Your house.
Yeah.
All right, 1 hour heat's coming up. We're going to count them in just a second. Does Simply want to do the honors when we're ready?
Yeah, I could do the honors.
Okay, I think we're going to
Give us a thumbs up
thumbs
if you're
up
ready.
if you're ready. That's 4 thumbs up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Here we go.
And we're off. So it's not about finishing. There's some people I was talking to earlier today. They're like, how are they going to finish this in an hour? That's not what's happening here. Whoever gets the most stars is moving on to the. Is it 2 or 1 people? Do you know? Bubsy?
Two
So-
are going to move on to the finals, and after this we have a second round of players, and also from the second round 2 people will advance.
Gotcha. All right, cool. So
that-
right off the bat, we already see Danger's got a star. HMC in the very first level. So we're on different seeds here. So you might think, oh, you know, is this just luck-based? It could be.
Yeah.
Obviously,
really, dude.
you know, Cheese, out of all these players, has by far the most experience. He has completed 70 star. He's completed 100 star. and he's currently working on doing 120 star on his stream. So he's very comfortable, very familiar with the different levels of BS that you can run into.
Absolutely. In my opinion, one of the favorites here out of all players is 360 Chrism, though, because he has ran randomizer for like so many years, and when Iron Mario came out, Chris decided to try it out, and he beat 70 star in one stream. He just booted it up and finished it. So he is pretty damn good at this too. I believe Dangerous also has finished 70 by now. And Chelsea, I'm not sure what Chelsea's PB is in this, but hey, she is 2 stars, currently in the lead, so GG's.
Yeah, it is. I mean, over the span of an hour, if you're staying on the same seed, you will eventually get to the good stages, which are like Womps is a very fast one, Snowman's Land.
TTM, really good, because all the stars are like open and you can just spawn right next to them, kinda.
Yeah, so honestly, it's looking pretty good for most players except for Cheese.
Yeah, THI is rough.
Yeah, THI is kind of terrible. Danger's in wing cap, which if you mess up and you miss a coin in the air, it's over.
Yep.
The run is done. You got to get all these coins as you're coming down.
That's because one more rule of the Iron Mario challenge is actually that there is no caps or cap blocks. I mean, there are cap blocks, but there is no switches, so in wing cap Reds here, for example, as we could see, you start with a wing cap, but once it runs out, there's no way to refresh it.
Ooh, our first death there from Chelsea. Dying at 2.
That's a new PB, though.
Yep, not going to be winning with that. Definitely need to get right back into the trenches, but we're right at the start. Not a huge deal.
Yes, so PB is gonna stand next to the runners in the portrait. It's a very cool feature.
So I was just about to ask about that. Like, there's a strategy element here where you're just trying to beat the other people. So if you have to reset early, you still got a lot of time, right? But near the end, as that star count gets higher and higher, you might want to be taking fewer and fewer risks, and you're like, maybe it's okay if I don't get a whole lot more.
Yeah, that is very true.
Rather than risk the whole thing.
There's also stars that, like in particular in 70 star, you would usually probably go for, but in a like speedrun in 1 hour session, they are probably just not worth it. Like, JRB 100 coins is very free. You cannot really get hit, but it takes forever. It takes like 5 minutes or so sometimes.
Oh, and Danger's getting hit. Yeah, that spot is terrifying on NHMC. Those big balls can just smack you right in the face. You got to be careful.
When I heard this mode, I started going through my head. I'm like, where do I see people on normal runs get like hit incidentally and it doesn't matter? And I'm thinking like the bullies a little bit when they try to punch him and they mistime it. You know, little things like that.
Chelsea taking fall damage. That's rough. She started in Womps.
Fall damage is going to be one of the big ones, too,
Yeah, there's many ways to cancel fall damage in Super Mario 64, but you still got to time it, so one little mispress and it's all over.
Get these out of the way early, though, if you're going to.
Looks like Cheese is going around. He's looking for the box star in THI, which is kind of a death sentence, depending on where it is, because we talked about the green demon that is contained in a random box in every stage.
There is one box, and it is the green demon.
For Cheese.
But there is strategies exactly like that. She's entered the pipe, and with that eliminated the green demon. Like if you enter a loading zone or collect another star, you can basically eliminate it, and then you have knowledge. You have the knowledge that, okay, the green demon is in that box, so the other box that you see somewhere in the stage cannot be it anymore.
Now, how fast is the green demon?
Oh, and Chelsea takes another death. Dark World. Yeah, the amps. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, it's fine. It's a big deal. Bubs, like, how fast is
the green demon is like decently fast. You can outrun it very consistently, especially if you have lots of space. But in stages like THI, where there's water, there's lots of slopes, it's very, very tricky to outrun. So she's found the other box and now searching for the last box in the stage. There's 3 boxes total here. And he opened 2, so he's only need to find the last one, and that's guaranteedly the star.
I thought he found it. It was over on the side. I don't know if he missed it.
Maybe.
I saw it when he was doing the Koopa star.
Yeah, maybe he's forgotten. It's very easy to like oversee little things while you run, because you need to pay attention to like everything.
Yeah.
So a little box in the background, sometimes you just miss it. A cool strat. There's another box there. That has to be it, I guess.
Now Dangerous is also in THI looking. Listen, me personally, I'm skipping the box star. I do not
don't want to mess with it.
I just don't go for it unless it's like there's there's a time and a place. You know, sometimes the boxes are in spots where you can easily check them. A lot of times, it's just
They
not
are
worth
risky,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Now Cheese is in a horrible spawn. He's going to have to do a bunch of swimming. But he's still second in his division right now.
Yup.
Poised to move on.
Ooh, and Chris entering LLL,
Oh, man.
notorious stage, probably the hardest stage in the run. There's so many things that can just kill you, and there's around 4 stars that you would usually grab in 70. There's one open here that Chris just got, 2 in the volcano, which are also open, and then if you're lucky, you can get the big bully maybe.
Yeah, we'll see how greedy he is, because
Exactly.
going into LLL is a risk every time, because you could just spawn in the corner where you're pretty much just guaranteed.
He's going back.
He went back in.
That's
He's
another
reading it.
That's another interesting fact, though, because the routing of entering stages is very important, because you cannot re-enter stages in the later point. Like if you are in LLL, you need to commit to LLL. If you get 3 stars and then go into another stage, oh, there's a toe.
That's a
That's
huge
good.
find. Yeah, Chris is looking great right now.
Yeah, and speed in as well. Lots of stars.
$5 from Dad, $41.98. That puts us over 33,000. I can't read all these. I'm not Mr. Wah, who dedicates himself to reading every single thing put in chat, whether it's repeated 20 times
Ooh,
or
that
not.
Goomba.
But there are a lot of
pumping.
Under fire in danger
pumping,
zone.
30 pumpings in a row. But there are a lot of way. And
Dangers with the face palm. He is
Thank you,
not
Dad.
happy about that death.
No.
Thank you, Dad. We love you, Dad. Oh, and that's for your badge. That's what that went towards.
Oh,
right there.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, chat. There's you could get your very own badge signed by me or any of these other lovely creators. If you want to talk about that more, Mr. Track.
Yeah, so basically all of them. Bubsy, Simply, Dangers, Chrism, Fur. And for those of you who are tuning in a little bit late, it's gotten heated. It's gotten competitive. We pointed out, for example, that Dangers had 0, and now he has 200-something a couple hours later. You know, they've gotten very, let's just say, upset about it. Like when CJ learned that he was in 4th, he just yelled, "Come on," 5 or 6 times in a row. But it did seem to work. It does seem to bring the stands out. So,
Yeah,
but they're into the hundreds now.
Ooh, Danger's actually really good metal cap he's doing. Can he get the star, though? Yeah, a little bit of swimming. Metal cap can be a really rough stage, just depending on where things are spawned. There's a lot of weird things that can happen with this mod.
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary. I'm nervous just watching it. But so far, the on-paper favorites are doing pretty well.
Yeah, this is about what I expected. Out of this group of 4, I was thinking definitely Cheese would be making it out, and probably Chris. I mean, they're looking really strong right now. No deaths, but like we were talking about earlier, the deeper you go, the scarier it gets when you die, because you know you could be in the 30-star range, huge lead,
Yeah.
and then if you die and there's only like 10 minutes left, that's it.
There's no point at that point.
So-
You're basically just done. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Chrism has got 10, and he's being aggressive. We saw some risk going back into LLL, you know, just to get another one, and we all went, ooh.
Yeah.
So here's the question. Will that same philosophy burn him at some point, you know, the risk-taking? Or is he going to ramp that back down?
To be honest, it's really just LLL, in my experience, that, oh, Cheese just missing that star. Let's see how he gets back up there. LLL is really the... Oh, and Cheese takes damage! Just like that, the ball comes rolling down. He is not happy with that. 8 stars.
Oh, when
That's
you're in
rough.
New York, you got to look both ways before crossing the street, or a giant boulder might hit you.
Absolutely right.
As soon as he went up there, my stress spiked, because I'm like, wait a second, we can't see what's coming.
Yeah. And
Are we gonna look?
That's how it gets you.
That's how it gets you.
Because normally, there's a lot of things that you can do in normal speedruns that's totally fine, but in Iron Mario, it really challenges your speedrunner instinct.
Yes, because like you could do that without thinking normally, and if you forget for just 1 second what mode you're playing.
Yep.
$25 from Monkey King Hero says, let's reach that goal all. Wonderful event this weekend. Can't wait to see the Iron Man final. Thank you so much. And $20 from Anonymous. That's going to go toward the small ant badge and one other reward as well. We're at $33,047. Thank you, guys. Please keep them coming.
Thank you, guys. Support has been great here for the Urban Arts. It's been such a pleasure being here at the Urban Arts facilities.
Honestly, it's pushed my appreciation for this charity to a new level to actually be here.
And the art.
And the art, yeah.
I mean, it's
real.
good art.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, some of these games, they were very straightforward, we saw, but they're, like, made by, like, 15-year-olds, and they're doing all of it.
because of you, chat. They've been able to do this.
That's exactly right.
W chat.
$25 from Graying Dragon says, "Hi, Simply. I think it's cool you're wearing actual pants today. Also, you looked good earlier when you took your shirt off."
Okay.
I can confirm.
Yes, it did get a bit hot earlier. We went on a walk to get tacos, and I did take the shirt off. You know, but back to the game, guys.
You don't want to talk about shirtless tacos?
I mean, I could, but you know, there's just so much going on the screen right now. I don't want to miss anything.
Danger's got all 8 red coins, which is a pretty long start. It can be very, very tricky to find them in the whole stage here, but finishing it up now. And I heard Cheese got a death while I was quickly gone with 8 stars. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, he got hit by a ball in BOB. Very unfortunate indeed. But he's working through 100 coin in Wet Dry World. Wet Dry World, one of those stages you can kind of pretty much get every star if you want. It's pretty comfy. Looks like he'll go downtown now and combo the 100 with reds probably. Pretty smart move. Prism making good use of the side flip rollout technique. Love that. You know, you take no fall damage out of a rollout, so if you just do a side flip, you're guaranteed to dive. Then you can do a little rollout, make sure you fall safely.
Yeah, he took a moment there. He was very deliberate.
Yeah.
That's a big risk.
Better safe than sorry. I mean, it's working out for him. We're 12 minutes in, and he's at 16 stars.
That's a really good time. Like, usually like 1 star per minute is like considered pretty good, and if he has 16 and 12, that's like a really fast time.
That's pretty good in normal mode, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chrism, as I said earlier, very, very talented speedrunner of the randomizer.
Oh, and Chelsea and BOB.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for sure. But, you know, there's still plenty of time to go. Danger's actually carving out a pretty decent run now, getting up to 5. He's catching up to that second place spot. He's technically, if you think about it, he's ahead of Cheese. Assuming he doesn't die, he will beat Cheese's star count.
Oh, and Chris going for the speedrun strat, very ballsy.
Yep.
If you miss that, you are dead.
Yeah.
Oh, Danger's almost getting hit by a Goomba. All good.
Trying to improve on those early 2s there.
Yeah, Chris is going crazy. 18 stars in 13 minutes is pretty bonkers.
I think you get a few more, and if he really wanted to, if he didn't care about running up the score and just wanted to advance, you could put the controller down and probably get there.
Good.
But that's not really the spirit of the thing. In my experience, speedrunners, whether they can or should, kind of can't.
Yeah. Or shouldn't.
Or shouldn't. It's just, it's not in the makeup.
Shan't.
Shan't. They shan't do it.
Definitely shunt.
Now both Chelsea and Chris in DDD, a very slow stage, but very, very safe. Like, considered one of the safest stages. So usually you go for all 7 stars here, just swimming around. So we'll be there for a bit. It's unfortunately pretty slow to swim, of course, but...
You think it would be slow, but in my experience, it's not that bad. DDD, on
Yeah,
average, you'll get like a star a minute in DDD.
Yeah, that is very true.
I don't know what the slowest stage is. THI is definitely up there.
Yeah.
TTM's super fast. DDD's probably like in the middle, I guess.
Yeah, JRBs can be very slow.
Can be super slow.
Chris M's character rocking the hot pink.
And Danger's very close to now Cheese's highest star count, only 1 more to go.
Yep, chilling at 7 now. Chelsea on pace for a PB here. She's got her 2nd star. Chilling a DDD, probably. I mean, it's pretty much a guaranteed like 5.
Yeah.
You can get hit by the shark. It does happen. You can spawn on the shark, actually.
Yep. It can happen indeed.
But I think in this version it's patched. Don't tell Cheese. He's using my N64.
No, they put the real version on it. I saw earlier in the setup.
Oh,
like,
they updated my EverDrive?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, never mind then. I was about to say I have an outdated version of Iron Mario on my N64.
I love that bomb running into Dangers as he celebrated the star, and I still got a little pang of
yeah.
stress. I was like, no!
It's a little scary. Now Dangers is tied for 2nd place, about to surpass Cheese's record.
A little bit of drama
And
here.
PSS. Oh, and there's a toad and the box.
Wow.
That's 2 extra stars, and with that, Dangers will go to 10.
Wow. Yep. Just like that, he is now ahead of Cheese. I mean, this is actually scary. There's only 45 minutes left.
Yeah.
So Cheese really doesn't have much room for error. If Dangers keeps locked in, I mean, it's possible that he snipes the advance.
I mean, an upset could happen. It doesn't take much in this mode. That's the thing. It's very swingy. Anonymous, $55. Thank you so much. That's going to put you in the Switch giveaway and the small ant badge.
Nice. What's my badge at? Do you know?
Ooh, give me a second to look that up. Yeah. I mean, you can pimp it while you're on here. You know. Here's your chance. Chat.
Danger's getting his 11th star now.
You're at 40.
Oh. Okay.
The others are like in the hundreds.
Oh. You know, that's fine.
You got to start selling it.
Yeah, I'm just so bad at selling things. Unless they're meals. Then I do pretty good, but we don't really have to talk about it. It's fine. Oh! Wow, Cheese got the invincibility there. The spawning with the iframes spawned on the squisher.
Wow.
If he was on my version, that would have actually killed him.
Wow.
Because that's what they fixed in the 1.1.2 or whatever. That's crazy.
Something the other guys are doing with their badges is they were promising to draw things on them to try to sell more.
That's nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a thought.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would promise to draw.
Nah.
I don't know.
You know, I'll leave the arts to the kids here. That's not really my department personally, but Cheese catching up now. 8 stars. He's in Shifting Sandland. This can be a pretty fast one. Dangers in BOB, one of the longer ones, and it looks like he's going for 100 coin, which is insane to me.
Yeah, would you want to do that for any?
No.
Are there any 100 you would do in this mode?
The only 100 that I ever go for is Womps.
Okay.
You can go for Wet Dry World. It's not terrible.
There's just a lot of enemies in it. I just feel like... I know. In theory, it's easy to avoid any of these. It's not that it's hard to avoid an enemy. It's that you have to avoid 500, and if you make one mistake.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not... No individual task is that hard. You just have no margin.
Yeah.
Just through sheer numbers. Like, right there. Like, even just that. You're a little off on these, and you just... Ugh.
Chelsea going for the OG strat here to get to the blue coin switch.
This run is getting up there. She's up to 3 this time.
There might be a... Is she going for a star? That's a horrible spawn for a star if it's up there. It might be. Let me see. It is. I've never seen a star spawn up there.
Oh, wow.
She could be here a while. This strat is really hard. Yeah. But Chris is just running away with it right now. I mean, he is flying. 23 stars in 18 minutes. Cheese about to catch up to Dangers.
Yeah, this second run going just as well as the first, really. Hopefully, we'll avoid any bad luck. But we got a real race here.
Yeah, we definitely do. I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see between Cheese and Dangers. But this 100 coin is going to take him. He's still got a while to go. And he can't ride that shell. Can't have the shell in Iron Mario. It'll blow you up.
Leaf Weasel, $5, says Andy, looking like a champ in the background, and that is for the Andy badge.
Nice.
We can see Andy in the back of Danger's screen there, I believe. Oh, and Chrism's. We got 2 Andys on. So he's not even streaming. We've got 2 Andys.
Wait, there's another Andy?
Yeah, he's in 2 of them.
He's duplicated himself. Wow.
We got double Andy here on the
Is
stream.
there a second badge?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe he can draw a picture of himself on the badge.
Double Andy.
Double Andy. Andy and Andy.
Andes.
Andes.
It's like the Andes.
The Andes Mountains, yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, and Danger's almost taking damage from that Goomba. Wow.
All right, I am back from some tech issues. What did I miss?
We're really nervous.
Dangers is wrapping up his 100 coin in BOB. Cheese has almost caught up. Ooh. He's tied now with Dangers, but Dangers is about to get 2 stars, 2 long ones.
Oh, 100 coins in BOB. That's interesting.
Yeah. I was surprised to see him going for it, but he got it. I don't know if he already spawned he probably already spawned the red coin star. The thing about going for red coins and secrets in BOB is they can be on the island, which can be really annoying to get. There's the red coin. So now he's up to 13. Cheese is in Vanish Cap. Really annoying stage.
Ooh. And Chrism at the quarter century mark, he is just absolutely on fire right now.
Yeah. He is running away with this thing. Came in cold-blooded murderer.
Yeah.
In this Iron
He did not take an early death and restart early either. This is perfect so far.
He's in Vanish Cap now.
Vanish Cap is a very bad stage for Iron Mario.
Yeah.
Especially since something can spawn on exactly there where in the vanilla the switch is. And it can be, it cannot be, and you cannot really see it until you climb up all the way. And then it takes forever to climb up here, and then you see that there is one red coin over there, and you need to go back, and then you need to go back, and it sucks. She's also in Vanish Cap though, so we see at least the coin star spawn for Chris is on the slope, so as long as all the coins are somewhere here, he will be fine. But
And Chelsea's up to 5. None of the runners have taken a death in a while. They're all getting a little momentum.
it's very good. One more coin, and there it is. Very, very lucky. Very good.
Nice. A good spawn, too. Doesn't have to go too far for that. We see Danger's working now on these secrets. So you know, the stars don't tell the whole story. There's so much more to what we're seeing here
Exactly.
than the number in the top right, because it's all based on the stages they're getting, and some are just so much. I mean, Womps, you can get all the 7 stars in like 3 minutes,
Yep.
2 minutes. But
Womps
B.O.B. is.
Oh, Chelsea with the full damage.
She's not happy about that.
Usually someone could have like 10, but it's all low-hanging fruit. It's only
Yeah.
going to get harder
Yeah.
from there, yeah.
Yeah. Like Danger's, he's. I would say B.O.B.'s one of the longer stages for sure. Especially right now, he's going for secrets. I think he's going for the 5th secret.
And Chris has managed a wing cap red star, which is very good.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, how it works, I don't think we've specified this, but the toads in this game can be in any stage, and also MIPS can be in any stage, in any place. So we have seen sometimes players finding toad in like LLL Volcano or something, so it's basically a free star that you can grab. MIPS is very tricky if you find him in a bad spot, but the toads are usually like a free little pickup, which is very, very nice.
Yeah, I would imagine the whole point of MIPS, his location kind of forces him into a certain pattern that makes him catchable. I would imagine there's some places where they could put him where it's...
I had MIPS spawn on the slide in CCM. Like, you need to jump dive onto the slide and catch him, like, from all the way from the top.
Yeah, there's some MIPS that are just not even worth your
Yeah.
time. They're just impossible, pretty much. And
That's what
she's
also...
now taking the 2nd place back to advance in the group.
And meanwhile, what we see with Chris, you actually do need to fight Bowser to get the key to unlock all the other stages in Basement, for example. The game is locked behind progression, so you do need to beat Fire Sea and Dark World to go into the other stages. And on Chelsea's screen we can see BBH, which is the worst entry in the entire game, because there are ghosts around the entry, even like so you can die before you even enter the stage, so... It's rough. It's rough out there.
We're seeing a rough star. Oh, trying to get the star.
Oh, no.
Rough spawn for a star here for Dangers. He's got to get way up on the side of the hill. It looks really tight.
Doing the back jump strat here with the butt slide.
I don't even know if that's going to get him up there. Oh, just
Whoa.
barely.
A bit more speed.
Yeah, he's got to get way up there. Needs the perfect edge.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, there we go.
So now he's at 15. He's actually got another really fast star, and then I think he's done with B.O.B. He has the lone star that's floating near the beginning. He might go for Koopa, too. We'll have to see.
Koopa is relatively free. Like, you cannot really get hit, but it takes a bit until Koopa reaches the top.
And it looks like he will be...
Oh, going for the box, and then if it's a green demon, going into the star, I believe. And it's
that's
lucky
two quick
box.
ones.
Let's go.
You'd love to see that. That'll be another fast one. Danger's down, but not out at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
head on head with Cheese right there. Both 16 stars.
see Chelsea found LLL. I feel like if I'm Chelsea right now, I'm just full sending it in LLL. Just full risk, because LLL, a very fast stage, just very risky.
Especially in the beginning of a run, like when you have like less than 5 stars,
Yes.
it's usually worth to play fast because a reset doesn't really matter that much in such a format.
Yeah. And looks like Dangers wants it all. B.O.B. We're looking at a full B.O.B. clear. Something I don't think we mentioned, or maybe you did and I missed it. There are coins that can just be money bags.
Yeah, no, we have not mentioned that at all.
I think every coin, including red coins, have a 1 in 50 chance of being a money bag.
Oh, wow.
So
I had so many runs die because I just like collected coins, minding my business, and then I just hit a random money bag.
Yeah.
It's
all it takes is one moment of zoning out
Yep.
and getting a coin that you think is a coin, and
Well, how long do you have to react if it is?
oh,
can-
Chelsea
oh.
getting burnt there. Really unfortunate. She's laughing though. She's having a good time.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
And she is doing what you described. This is the right way to approach it at this point, is to take the high-risk stuff early on, try to get a little run going, and get
Yep.
back in this.
Yep.
So how you can spot the money bags?
Yeah.
You can actually kind of tell by the height of the coins, because money bag coins will always spawn very low on the ground. Like, of course, other coins do too, so it's a bit risky, but when a coin is very low, like on danger screen, for example, right now, the coin is like basically touching the ground. But also, it's a row of coins, and in structures like 5 in a line or like 8 in a ring, these can never be money bags. It can only be like lonely random coins.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there are like some tricks that you can use, but still, it's you need to be a bit careful.
So like you said, as long as you're not zoning out, you're
Yep.
fine.
Exactly.
She's getting another longer stage here. Wing Mario over the rainbow. It's not too bad. In the first version of Iron Mario, this was a terrifying
Yes.
stage
Oh,
because
yeah, it was.
you would spawn in without the wing cap on.
Ooh, and an amp hit by Chelsea.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But they patched it up now. The stage is not as scary. You come in with a wing cap. It's just kind of tedious.
Cool trick seeing now at Chris's side the CCM escape without the cannon, because you spawn down there and then you need to get somehow to the other side without a cannon, which you can do by doing some like silly kicks up the slope. Cool little tech.
Yep. She's looking around for the last red coin. Does not seem to be... Oh, it's a bit higher.
Cloud Reds can be very, very, very bad if there's no wing cap box on this island on the bottom with a cannon, because then you need to be fast and react to how long you have still on your timer. It happened to me once that there was no box, and then I miscalculated how long the wing cap is active, and that can be very tricky, but usually there is a box. There's quite a lot of boxes in there.
So here's the thing. Dangers and Cheese are near each other. We're approaching the halfway point. It's almost like next death loses.
Yeah,
Almost.
It could be, yeah.
If one of them dies, the other is basically going to get a free tap. I mean, basically.
It would be very hard. The next person would have to play like a perfect half hour.
Yeah. And Danger's sizing up the scene in HMC right now. The typical strat is what he is doing. He's going to go to Metal Cap and just check what stage it is, because this is the rare exception to the rule where you can
JRB.
go in a stage and then you can come back out into HMC. So now he's going to do some JRB before getting the quick HMC stars. She's done with Wing Mario over the rainbow. Now the other wing cap stage. This could be scary. He's got to get all these coins.
Oh, missing one.
Yeah.
But it should be fine. He has lots of height.
Yeah, it should be okay. He's not playing with randomized coin colors, which can be very, very tough.
What I did recently, I did a speedrun of Iron Mario, and I had by accident random skyboxes on. And I had the red coins with Bowser and the Fire Sea red skybox. I could
You
not
couldn't
see
see
the
them.
coins.
Yeah.
It was impossible. I just died with like 50 stars. It's ridiculous. So yeah, since then I don't play with random skyboxes.
Yeah, it's probably the smart play, honestly. I always played with random everything, but run into situations like that where it's just
It just feels dumb, yeah.
Yep.
just a pain in the ass.
It feels sad because it's
Oh.
nothing on your skill, but
Yeah.
She's getting Metal Cap now. This could be really unlucky because the, red coins can sometimes spawn in the back. So you have to rush while you have the Metal Cap to
Yep.
the back, because sometimes coins can be nestled in the edge. There aren't any, so he's safe.
there's still one Snuffit left though. He did not kill all of them.
Yeah, that can be very scary. Looks like he's gonna go for it. Nice.
Okay, now he should be safe.
Yeah.
He checked the coins before and killed all the enemies.
Yeah, you want to kill everyone here because it just the Snuffits. It's so easy to get hit by them when
Yeah,
you're
it is.
trying to get these coins.
That is the halfway point, half an hour, and Chrism is about to pick up his 33rd star.
That is pretty good. Pretty good pace.
Not bad.
Yeah, Chris is killing it right now. 33, not stopping anytime soon. It's really we're really looking at Dangers and Cheese
Yeah,
here.
that's right now really the highlight, because as you said, if any one of these two makes a mistake now, it's gonna be tough to catch up again because we don't have that much time left.
So if one of them gets hit, it's almost like the other one has to get hit before their next star. Like there's this
Kind
little
of.
window where like if you get one more
yeah.
ahead,
Kind of,
Probably.
yeah.
They could
Maybe,
still catch
maybe.
up. They could still catch up and get like fast stages early on, and then
Yeah.
get lots of stars very
maybe,
quickly.
yeah.
But
Every second that goes by, that becomes less and less likely.
yep.
Yep, she's going to BBH now. Let's see what the stage is. Another secret
Bowser, the
stage.
Dark World.
Has to do it. You know, you got to get through Dark World, but Chelsea burning and THI. Fudge.
And Chris in CCM, which can be scary because there's snowmen under the ground which you cannot see, and when you like slide fast, especially, they can just randomly pop up into you.
Yeah, it's really annoying. You got to be very careful, very slow. She's just going to finish Dark World, not bothering with the red coins. Kind of a long star if you choose to go for the red coins, so...
Yep. I like the strategy that Dangerous is going for. I don't know if the runners know about each other's star count, but Dangerous is going for JRB 100, a star that I mentioned earlier, like a pretty slow star, but you cannot like it's hard to get hit there, so you like invest some time but get a consistent star as a reward. 2 stars at the same time actually with the red coins, so it might be the play to now. Oh, what is that?
Oh, now there's an expiration
McAfee.
here. The fall damage for Chelsea, her run has also expired.
I didn't realize we had sabotages in this.
Danger's having to
Jeez,
pause.
with the death!
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what
What
happened? With the death!
What
On
happened?
the BBH re-entry in the courtyard, I think.
Oh my God, I missed it. I was looking at the.
I was
Chelsea run.
We were looking at McAfee.
yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Oh, that's gonna be rough.
It's still 1 up.
Dangerous in the cave though. If he clutches out this 100 coin, that might be it.
Nah, I mean if Cheese locks in, yeah,
He's fast, but you can see the disappointment on his face.
Yep. And that's at least a draw now, based on the current
Yep.
scores.
That's
a big
crazy.
one. Wow.
Wow. Really unlucky there for Cheese. I wish I could have seen what happened.
Yeah,
need to see a clip.
I think I saw the death animation in the courtyard, so I assume it was just re-entering BBH.
Maybe it was a Windows update that sabotaged it.
That would make the most sense. The way the ghosts were positioned in the courtyard, it looked really sussy.
Oh yeah, hit by a
Oh.
By a
boo.
boo.
Ain't it always a boo?
Yeah. That is, I mean, that blows my mind because out of this group, I would have picked Cheese as the favorite. If you told me who out of these 4 is for sure making it, I would say Cheese. I mean, he's...
Yeah, Cheese has been grinding, I think, the longest because he was one of the pioneers of like this whole hack, and he was also testing all the new patches, always helping the creators of this to advance with the development. So huge shout out to that actually.
Yeah. But I mean, it definitely, it's not over. I mean, with 30 minutes left, he could still get at least like a 30-star run.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
if Dangerous plays it safe and gets 30, it's going to be really hard for Cheese. But if Dangerous
Yes.
takes damage here sometime in the next 5 stars or so,
That's
Dangerous
what you need.
does
yeah.
have lots of quick stars in HMC left that he already knows the location of, and still some in JRB as well. So we will see. It will all depend on if he gets somehow. The cave in JRB can be very tricky if you spawn in there because the pillars just start falling on you or you have not enough room to move.
Yeah, remember, Cheese didn't need the full half hour to get those 21. He got to 8 real quick, and
Yeah.
then took the death, and then got the 21. So he was still at a pretty good pace. So the back half of this, he does have time to top that, but he would need a death from Dangers
yes.
sometime soon to have a chance, probably.
Dangers, ironically, is not really in danger right now. He's actually in a pretty comfortable position. If I was him, I'd be playing it pretty chill, pretty slow. And that kind of looks
Yes.
like what he's doing. He's going for the chests.
These pillars.
These pillars are
pillars.
advanced. I'm pretty sure they coded them to be even more accurate.
Yeah, these pillars have killed so many of my runs. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, you know how they work and you know how they are gonna fall, but they will still hit you somehow. It's crazy. But I think Dangerous is going for the chest star, so a little back and forth here between the cave and the land.
These spawns really not... Cheese is not enjoying them at all. You can see him shaking his head. Every time you kill one of these guys, you're just praying the star spawns nearby, because it could spawn right here.
Oh,
or
and Chris with
like
the
that.
wind.
Doesn't take any damage, though.
I mean, you don't really need the head because double damage doesn't matter. But there is a shy guy. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't really been talking about Chris because the real battle's going on to the left. But,
Yeah.
but we still have to look over and appreciate
Of
now
course.
and then. We're still going.
Chris right before 40 stars. If he takes a death now, it... Oh, there was a money back. It might have been the normal one from SL, but that's how it kind of looks like. But yeah, SL also a decently fast stage. There's lots of stars that you can grab. There's also a box star, which he found instantly. Very
Wow.
good luck.
Yeah, Chris kind of just making this look really easy
Yeah.
right now. 39 stars, 35 minutes. I mean, he looks like he's on pace to just complete the whole run.
Yeah,
Like he's not even in the competition.
Chris is a legend. But yeah, BBH, another stage that is notoriously famous for bad RNG because you cannot see what's behind doors. And doors, there are a lot of doors in BBH, and if you just enter any kind of door, there might be an enemy waiting behind and just snipe you.
Yeah.
So,
If you're ever going through doors in BBH, you've lost the plot. I mean,
Yeah.
you're just cooked. Like, it's a dice roll every time whether you're gonna die.
she's having a little meltdown with the getting into Darkwood.
I wasn't gonna say anything. But yes, an absolute meltdown there on the castle movement. Hopefully he can get it together because, you know, he's really got to get these stars.
Yeah, Dangerous is pulling ahead, 25 stars already, and now come the easy, quick ones in the lake.
Yeah, I think he had 3, which is actually pretty lucky. Usually, you'll see usually 1 or 2 in the water here. But
Yeah.
I think there's 3. Really good luck.
It's
for
usually
Dangerous.
the lake here and the red coin room where there's always some kind of stars. But HMC is another kind of coin flip. It can be a very bad, especially with the Toxic Maze. So anything in the red coin room for Dangerous doesn't look like it.
Yeah. There is kind of a technique where you can look from that island that he was at up.
Exactly.
And you can, oh, the demon is spawned for Cheese. He found it. That's good info.
That is good info.
Now he knows not to hit that box. SL's actually huge for Cheese. I mean, that's exactly what he needed. This is one of the fastest stages. Chris also here. This is like a super fast 5 stars. You just got to be very careful of the money bags and the snowmen. There's a lot of snowmen that can just pop up right in front of you. So it's you kind of want to go slow most of the time.
Demon hasn't really played much of a role so far, has
Yeah,
it?
no,
Is
has
this
not.
normal?
I
Or
mean,
is-
the players are very talented, so they know how to avoid it. They know which boxes to grab and when to check them. They only open boxes really when they have a escape route to a star or pipe.
Yeah. And every time they're probably bracing, like assuming this could be it.
Yeah.
What am I
Yeah,
going to do if it is?
100%.
Yeah, if you're a smart player, you have a backup plan ready. You kind of assume every box you open.
Oh, you can see Dangerous looking up in the air, checking for the stars where they could be. But not really finding any, or at least I can't see it from here, it's pretty small. There's something up there. I think that's in the spawn, in like the vanilla spawn. Or maybe not, I don't know.
Cheese doing a really cool camera technique. I don't even know what he did there. He went in the igloo and reset the camera somehow.
Oh yeah, because the newest patch has parallel cam support, so that it's not the original vanilla camera, but a camera that is functioning like in the Bowser stages, in like all cardinal directions. And with that, you can look behind corners that you otherwise would not be able to. Which is also a useful tech in stages like BBH, because you can look kind of behind doors with it. It's like a secret new tech from the new patch.
It's good to know, actually. I'm taking notes for my runs.
Oh,
that
yeah.
I'm going to be up next in the
I
next
mean,
group.
I should not have told you then.
Yeah, true. Wait, so it's me, you, Andy, and who's the fourth?
CJ, I think, who has not played SM64 in like forever and has, I think, never touched Iron Mario. So.
Well, we'll have to see how that goes. But Cheese is he's cooking right now. He knows he's got to
Oh,
go
there's a
fast.
snuff it for Dangerous. Oh god. It was like kind of in the wall. They can kind of go out of bounds and hide and then shoot from there, which is very, very scuffed. Searching for that last star that you saw somewhere.
You know what? I just thought an interesting strat for Cheese, which is totally not what you would ever do if you're doing a regular Iron Mario, is like, you know, he doesn't need to get 70.
Exactly.
So like,
Just
if
go
he
for the
finds
fast
a
ones.
slow stage that normally you would just you'd go through it and just get it done. He could just go to the next stage.
Yeah, just get as many stars as fast as possible. Just the
Yeah.
shortest ones.
Yeah, just try to find the fast stages because at this point, I mean, Dangers is getting to that point where
A few more.
it's going to be really hard for Cheese to catch up. You know, there's 20 minutes left.
Let's assume he gets 25, right?
Yeah.
Really good run. So that means Danger's just a handful more. And
Yeah,
it'll be
he's
impossible to
back at
catch.
10, so he is making progress.
He really is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh no!
Oh, the confusion. I don't even know what happened there. I actually didn't really see what
I
happened.
mean, you glance away for 1
yeah,
second.
there's so much going on.
That's
There's
what
the
Cheese
opening.
needed, though.
Yes.
This is an opening
this is
for
what
Cheese.
Cheese needed indeed.
But he still needs to be very good.
Wow. What even happened? It looked like the
this could be
screen was
close.
kind of hidden in HMC. HMC is one of the
Yeah.
stages you're kind of expecting to see something go wrong. There's a lot of enemies.
Well, and we saw him stop a lot and look around with the camera a lot.
Yeah.
Just be very like he knows it's a danger
was
zone.
careful.
He was careful, but it shows that even when you're careful,
Everything can
Like,
happen in
yes.
Iron Mario.
yes.
Cheese going for the 100 here in DDD. That's actually interesting. Maybe it's faster than I thought. I'd never go for this.
Then just finding the toad.
That's pretty good.
Danger's going to give it a shot, see if he can get 28 in 20 minutes,
Yeah,
just to improve on his score. It's possible, but
Yeah.
go for a few minutes, see if things line up right.
Just vibing. I mean,
Yeah,
what
might
else
as
are you
well.
going to do up there, you know?
What are you going to do? Not play Mario?
Yeah. Couldn't be me.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no
Oh,
way.
risky star spawn for Dangers there at the end of the Metal Cap stage. If he misses that, he's dead, but he's 1 star, so it should be fine, even if he misses it.
He's lining up the triple jump
Yes,
dive. Nice.
clean.
That was smart. Very smart play.
Meanwhile, you may have heard the saying that true greatness is boring. That's why we're not talking about Chris too much, because there's nothing going on. It's just
Chris is just cruising.
yeah,
Yeah.
greatness is boring. Like it's like, what do you say? It's just going.
Fire Sea is an interesting stage because it can really make or break where you spawn. If you spawn like at the very beginning of the stage, it's pretty rough to do damage. It's of course possible, but very slow. You need to be careful. You can spawn like right at the end exit, and it's like a nice free stage.
$65 from Sir Smut. Thank you so much, Sir Smut. Putting in for the CJ badge, the Small Ant badge, the Switch 2, and a Fur badge. $33,197.37. The march continues.
Cheese going for the 100 and reds here at DDD. Very safe.
Yeah.
Not that fast, though.
Can he, like, does he have the time to be safe
That's what
now?
I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't know, like, for the amount of time he has left, I mean, just 17 minutes to get 16 stars.
I'm not sure if the players can see the other star
Yeah,
counts
we
of
might
the
not want to be
players.
too loud. Yeah, I think there's some card.
No,
noise
they
between
can see
them.
it.
Oh, they can see it.
They have a big monitor there, so
Okay.
maybe they are not paying attention though.
He found Mips.
Mips, or
This
you
is a
can
huge
see,
find for Cheese. Huge.
though Mips is incredibly hard to
Oh,
catch.
and
With the
there's that
fire,
flame.
this would be so easy to die on.
This could be really
Be
annoying.
very careful here.
You can see the head shake.
Yeah.
It's probably not even worth it at that point to
Oh.
grab it.
Oh, this is the kind of thing that, like, you just, as a runner, you feel like you have to.
Yeah.
It's right there, yeah.
You have to get Mips.
Oh.
And just barely missing him, but at least he's moving him away.
Yeah, moving away from the fire. Oh,
Oh, this bunny.
this is horrifying.
This slippery bunny. She's trying to lock in, but the head's shaking. You can see the frustration.
Mips is rough.
It's the part where, you know, chat always makes fun of the streamer. They're like, dude, just get the bunny.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's...
haha.
Oh,
There
he
we
does
go.
get it very clean. That was
Nice.
harder than it looks.
There was one moment where that one thing clipped and kind of blocked the view of the fire, and I
Yeah.
thought this could be it. Right?
Yeah. I'd be so mad.
$70 from Anonymous says, thanks to the organizer for putting on such a great event. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, chat in general. Putting for the cheese badge there, the Nintendo Switch 2, and the signed shirt.
She's getting the first try for that slide wall kick of ledge grab
that's
strap.
hard.
It's pretty impressive.
The dream is alive.
Yep, he's
it is-
keeping up.
It is still alive. If he gets... The important factor will be now if he gets fast stages. Like, he needs to find Womps, he needs to find TTM, and then he will have a chance.
Yep, it's very much possible.
But here's the thing. Look at the numbers. We're past the point of no return, it looks like.
Yes, this
is
is This is it. He has to do this. Chris just chilling at 48 stars.
Yeah.
I was talking. Oh, and Chelsea taking a dad.
Chelsea.
Chris was telling me that, yeah, he completed the Iron Mario Challenge the very first day he tried it, which is
Yeah.
insane. And then he said he tried to beat it again, and he could not do it. I don't know how many times he tried.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Probably like once.
Yeah, I don't know if he really cared to do it again after completing it, but
What's driving
impressive.
you at that point? Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
It's such a frustrating mode.
No, like Chris is definitely one of the favorites here. Like, because he has like held and has held maybe lots of world records in randomizer speedruns. So this is, you know, if you're good at a randomizer, you will also try to not get hit, besides from like strats. But
Yeah.
so he has the experience even like before this came out.
Oh, and Cheese got Vanish Cap. Really
That's
bad
a very
luck.
slow stage, and you cannot even exit it. You need to finish it in Iron Mario.
Yeah. He has to finish this stage. Super unfortunate. I mean, it's just it's going to take him at least a minute to get this 1 star, and there's no getting around it.
Chris
Really
with
just
an
wants a
interesting
fast one.
thought process now. Does he want to go back for 1 more star? He paused there quickly. He has 3 stars on Rainbow Ride. Ooh, Flame Spawn.
Yeah, I guess that is true. Honestly, Chris might have more Rando experience than Cheese.
Yeah, I think so.
Not
I
not
think
in this
so.
mode, obviously. Cheese was doing,
Iron Mario for a long time.
yeah, basically. He was doing damageless Rando.
Exactly.
But, I mean, yeah, just having experience with the randomizer, getting the stars, knowing where things can spawn, Chris probably has the most hours.
I mean, also just muscle-wise, any kind of randomizer, it's improvisational. If you're
Yeah.
good at one, you're probably going to be good at all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see Cheese being very careful here around the flame spitters. They can be super annoying as you're trying to silly kick up this this slope. They can just burn your ass. Gotta be
Chris
super
hoping
careful.
that there is a star in the house, but it's not. They might be up on top of the house.
Yeah, and you can't even do carpetless in this version. They patched invisible walls, which messed with collision in such a way. Cheese leaking onto Danger's camera, cloning himself. Not enjoying himself here in Vanish Cap at all, but he does finally get the 8th red. The spawn,
It took
pretty
quite
close.
a long time, though.
Just gritting those teeth.
Yeah, he's still on pace though.
Is he, though?
Yeah.
He has 13 minutes left. And he
13
needs 27. Oh, no, he has for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can do it. It's just, what is this next stage for Cheese going to be? It's very important.
At this point, I think it would be the play what we discussed earlier. Just get the fastest couple of stars in the stage, maybe 1 or 2, and then just go out again.
Oh,
LLL.
this is a huge decision Cheese has to make. Does he greed here to get some fast stars, or does he just play it safe and get out? What is he going to do? I'm very curious. This is
Moment of truth.
a huge moment here for Cheese, going straight into the volcano. There's always 2 fast ones here. Hopefully they're not too far for him. There's one really close. Just got to get around the flames. Yep, there's one. Is he going to go back in?
I mean, he kind of needs to, I think.
Looks like he is going back in. Every time he goes back in the stage, it's a huge risk. He could just spawn in the corner and just be doomed. Good spawn. That works.
Found a big bully as well.
Yep, probably going to go for the big bully kill. The big bully can sometimes be annoying because
Oh, yeah.
you can just, like, move with him into the lava. It's very annoying.
Oh, and very bad star spawn.
It could be worse. It could be worse. That's enough. Relatively easy to get to as long as
It was where the eyeball is, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just over on that platform. Not too bad. Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh,
I guess it
Dangerous
was-
with the death.
Yeah, but that's going to put Danger's pretty much locked in now at 27.
Oh, Chelsea with the death.
Oh,
Death's
everyone's
everywhere.
going down.
Dropping like flies.
Does Cheese go back to LOL? He is.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Chris with the red coins in Metal Cap. Gets it in time, though.
Another good spawn for Cheese. Let's see where he's going to
A
go.
toad for Chris. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Huge
He's
toad
pacing.
find. This could be risky for Chris, though. A lot of snuff. It's still
Yep,
alive.
Needs to kill them. Go safely. Very, very good idea.
Okay, Cheese is now cruising with the stars.
At
And
19
he's done.
already.
He's done. He's not going back in for any more. He got 3 quick ones.
Wedge Rival is a quick one. And Mips for Chris in Metal Cap.
Is that Mips and Toad?
Yep.
Wow.
Not that he needed the help, but
This Mips running
he
loud,
has to run by you.
running circles around Chris right now.
There's still 2 Snuffits. Doesn't want to get too
He's got him on
close.
these little paths. That's slippery little. There we go.
Cheese is checking boxes. He already found 2 of the box stars. This is huge for Cheese.
Starting to get close again.
Really good luck for Cheese. But Wet Dry World is one of those stages that it's fast and there's a lot of stars, but it's also very easy to take damage.
Yes, it is.
There's Chuckyas, obviously the Green Demon.
There's a little bit of verticality, too. A little bit of everything.
And there's the Green Demon with the lots of boxes, of course. So.
Yeah, he might have already found the Green Demon since he just went straight to that box.
True.
And the Toad there for Chris, just casually keeping up at over a star a minute.
Ridiculous.
Chris is on pace. Like he will finish this in a couple. Like if we give him like 5 more minutes after the end, he will beat 70.
Cheese is PB'd now. This is his best run. 22.
Oh yeah.
22 stars. He's leaving Wet Dry World. He knows if he can just find Womps, he's gonna win. But that, I mean, Womps could be at the very end. This could also.
TikTok clock,
that's
though.
huge.
That is huge. That is a fast stage.
Super fast stage here for Cheese.
Also a
This
bit
is
risky with
perfect.
the random settings. The clock in TikTok clock works randomly, so every time you enter the stage, it can be at stopped, it can be at random, it can be at fast settings.
Yep, no stars in sight. Looks like he's gonna have to be going up. There's the
Is
first one.
There's also a flame.
Ooh,
so I
yep.
take it safe here.
Be patient.
Oh,
my
that's very,
goodness.
very late on the side flip.
Quick star there for Cheese. A bit of a fall here, but he's looking pretty good. He's got 9 minutes left. Just needs to get 5 more stars, and he will advance to the finals.
It's been swinging back and forth. He jumped out to a big lead. We thought, there it is. It's going to be Chrism and Cheese, just like we thought. Then the switch, of course, Dangers with the lead, and then that little opening.
Yep.
Yeah, that race between Cheese and Dangers, very, very interesting.
Oh, a
to
Toad for
witness.
Cheese.
Oh, that is so huge.
And look,
Okay,
he knows it's big.
He's actually chilling. If he just gets the other 4 naked stars are the ones that we call the ones that are just floating around, no box. If he gets the 4 other naked stars, then he's in. I mean,
There's one more. 25 already. 2 more to go.
yeah, Cheese is flying. Not going down without a fight.
Can you think of a better place for Cheese to be than with his back against a wall? That's when he comes through.
True.
So many times.
The classic plot armor, as they say.
Yep, and we were just saying, like, point of no return has to happen now.
Yep. There he goes. 2
26.
more stars. 2 more stars, and he's in. Chris just casually getting some stretching in. Just another day in the life.
Well, if he ties, what is a tiebreaker, by the way?
That's a good question.
I don't,
Let's not think about it.
Yeah, let's not think about it.
Okay.
Cheese
What
is
is
sizing
Cheese
up the
doing?
scene.
Thinking if to climb or to go down.
Where is he going? Oh, he wants
Searching
to go
the
get that one.
star.
Yep.
Trying not to take fall damage here.
Oh.
Oh, finding the star. 27.
tied.
That's a
There
tie.
it is.
1 more star for Cheese, and he's in.
Will we see the comeback?
And then the drama left is just how high can Chris go?
Wow, and Cheese leaves. He's just going to go on to the next stage and see what happens. Does not want to find the other floating star in TTC.
You got to figure. You take.
JRB,
That's
that
for-
should. Or cave spawn. Oh,
You basically just say you
that
take,
should be it.
you take your chance with another stage. It's like you can pick the easiest here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
can
mean-
just bait the eel out. He has the time.
Yeah.
And
mean,
that's
this
what
is-
he's doing. That's what he's doing. Yeah.
It's like being a kid in a candy shop right now. You
Yeah.
can kind of
Cheese,
just do
go
whatever.
for
Pick
shit
your
clip.
$50 from Hedron Archmage says, "Go Cheese, go Baby Coin. You got this." Heart. $33,317.37. Thank you so much, guys.
Ooh, in danger with the ball hit.
Yeah.
Well, it's all academic at this point.
Yep. We're just
Here we go.
seeing if Cheese can get the order right here on these chests. Yep. Yes. Asking the
And
audience
7.
for help. I don't think we can help
That's
him.
cheating. That's
And
cheating.
5 minutes before the end of this section, Cheese claiming the lead over Dangers here. That is amazing.
There's a box here for Chris. Is he going to check it? No. Danger's immediately taking
Oh,
damage.
Chris clipping through the ship.
There we go.
And she's taking
Well
officially the lead. That has
What
to
a
be
battle.
it.
What a battle.
Wow.
That swung back and forth several times.
That's crazy. That is plot armor. I mean, it wouldn't have been right to not see Cheese in
Yeah.
the finals. I'm just going to say
Chrism
it.
just has regular armor. You just it wasn't plot based. You just
Oh,
It wasn't a coin. It was the normal coins in the box for
oh
Chris.
yeah. Okay.
so now the fun thing is how high can Chris go?
Oh, there's the
5
green
minutes
demon.
Oh,
Chris
this
on the
could
run.
be the end for Chris.
Nah, he's got this. He's got this.
Demon is chasing him.
He knows where to escape. Or does he? Wait, he has. Oh, he has the last box here. Can he hit? Oh, it's Chris with the death!
Yeah.
Too slow for the star
Yep.
grab. Oh,
Tried to play it
no.
safe. Doesn't really matter. But
Hey, that's
56.
okay.
56 stars.
Almost went
Impressive.
deathless. Almost went
Yep.
deathless.
I mean, he obviously was, feeling himself there. I don't think if there was actually anything on the line, he would have done that.
No, probably
Yeah.
not. That was just a little potential flex.
But wanted to feel something.
He is gonna roughly double up second place.
Yeah, that was an
Crazy.
amazing run from
What
Chris.
a run. If he runs like that in the finals, it's not going to be close.
Yeah. That's pretty wild.
Pretty wild. She's trying to break 30 here at least. Get a few more reps in. Whew. Well, that was very much in doubt for a while.
Yeah, I really like what Iron Mario does to the viewers, because like if you watch it as a viewer on streams or like now in an event like this, you can feel the tension, like any second anything can happen, and it's like so nerve-wracking for everyone involved, for the runners, for the viewers.
Yes. Well, every time someone died, we said like, wait, what happened? I barely looked away.
Yeah.
Yep. It just reminds you, how sweet life is.
Yeah.
It was just
How mortal.
how fragile. Like,
How
Yes.
fragile we all
I mean,
are.
in the blink of an eye, everything can leave you.
It's rough, man.
You doing okay? It's been a long weekend.
Yeah, this challenge took me a while. So.
Listen, I've seen how people drive and jaywalk in New York. You're right. They could leave in the blink of an eye.
Yep. That pizza or whatever, it's not worth it. Chris going to kill the penguin,
Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it, Chris.
letting it drop.
Oh no.
He's thinking about it. He's laughing about
We've
it.
got the gladiator style
There
thumbs
it
up and
is.
thumbs down.
R.I.P. to the child.
Opening the cheats.
Wow.
And Cheese finishing up Bowser in the Dark World. Can we see a 31st star from Cheese, is the question. We have 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yep, he's grabbing a key. I think he ran out of stages to check. He might still have BBH. I'm not really sure. I do wonder if the runners have a tracker on their screen.
I do not think they have. I think it's gonna go by memory.
Gotcha. Because when I play, I mean, I think everyone plays usually with a tracker. It's convenient. You don't have to think as much about, oh, did I already check all these? More of a convenience thing, really.
I mean, it's hard enough as is.
Chelsea dying in the maze. That is an unfortunate death. She is booting one last run up here. 2 minutes left.
That's $50 from Northwest Kendall. Thank you so much. That's going to be putting in for the Nintendo Switch 2 giveaway. 33,367.
Love that.
Love it. You guys are killing it. You guys have been so generous. Thank you so much.
She's trying to find the quick stars in TTM. Will we see a few more? The pressure.
Under pressure. It's the feeling down.
I think we get 5 more seconds, then we have to pay for it.
And 1 more minute to go.
1 minute remaining. She's going for monkey. I'm getting nervous for my run now. After seeing what happened to these players, I'm
Yeah.
shaking in my boots, as they say. But if it's meant to be, it's up to me. That's what my mom always says. 31 stars for Cheese. Good stuff.
Yeah, really great
really
run.
good stuff.
Really great run.
Dangerous with the fall damage.
And with 20 seconds left, that's going to just about do it. Can we get a little early round of applause for our runners here, I think?
Yes, absolutely.
Look at the tension they're subjecting themselves to for this. You're nervous watching it. Think how they feel. Think how you're about to feel.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm, not to, toot my own horn or anything, but I have completed the Iron Mario challenge.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay.
And that's time.
There it is.
That's
GG's, everyone.
Wow. So I heard this mode described to me, and I was like, oh, that sounds pretty tense. Twice as nerve-wracking as I was
It is
expecting.
intense, right?
That was so much worse than I thought it was
Yeah.
going to be.
It's some crazy stuff.
And by worse, I mean better. Like, it's very dramatic.
Oh, it's vibes.
I mean, for a little while there, it really looked like, wow, Danger's really going to pull this out. Unless he dies in the next, and then, like, a minute later, it happens.
it was
right?
crazy.
Just in time to make it happen.
Cheese died, Dangers died. I mean, everyone died, actually.
Yep, and then we did the math, and we said Cheese has to play.
Chat, someday you will die as well, but hopefully not anytime soon.
Memento Mori, everybody.
Hopefully you live a full life, full of joy.
Full of joy, full of charity, full of
Yeah.
Iron Mario.
Yep.
That's how it
Wow.
goes.
Ridiculous. Well, I believe these two gents now have to go do that.
Yeah.
Yep. We're
Good
so-
luck already.
Good luck, Bubsia.
We'll try our best.
Maybe
I ain't
make
gotta
it to
do
the
nothing.
finals.
I'm just going to watch you. But
Yep.
I'll be rooting for you both. Hope we
Thanks,
see you in the
thank you.
finals. We're going to take a little 5-minute break, then we're going to come back with the other half of the semifinals, the second heat, and then after that, the finals of Iron Mario. Don't go anywhere.
All right. See you soon.
Hello and welcome back to the third and final day of the 2025 Mario Speedrun Summit. We are here in New York. We're at the Urban Arts headquarters. I'm Morning Track, and I'm here with Cheese and Chrism, the two people advancing from the previous Iron Mario heat into the finals in an hour. How do you guys feel? Cheese, a little close there for a while. I'm not sure how much you were able to follow the other players' score, but
That was more intense than any pace event I've ever done.
Really?
Holy. I literally have a headache now after that, and I'm like, oh. Because I went into it, and I was like, I'm just vibing, chilling. And then half an hour in, after I died, and I was like, wait, I care. Never mind.
I care.
I actually care. I want to do well. So I was like, I'm going to lock in. And then I was in DDD with how many stars? 15, 16-ish?
It was
No,
around
I had
there.
like 11.
Yeah.
Doing DD 100.
Your first death was like around 10 something.
Oh, yeah. So I went into DDD. I got a star. I went in, and then Dangerous died.
Yeah.
And then I decided I'm going to do 100 coin. Because I
Yes.
thought I have enough time.
And
let
simply
me
reacted
do,
to that in the
Let me
moment.
do more easy stars. So that's why I decided to do it. I wasn't going to originally. And then midway through DDD, I'm like, I don't think I have time. Never mind. So I got one more star and left. And then I was like, I have to speed run. I don't care if I die. I have to speed run every time. And then I finally got lucky because I don't know if you guys know, my RNG was terrible the entire time.
Yeah.
And at the end, clutch RNG, TTC, Toad Star, and I was like, holy crap.
The Toad Star is when we
Pulled it
decided
off.
it was definitely happening.
Yeah.
You sat back when you saw that, and you're like, okay,
I did.
I'm good.
But also TTC, there's a spawn that's happened to me like 3 times where you could spawn on the arrow.
Oh, and it pushes you
And it
off.
pushes you off.
And you just
That
die.
video?
Yeah.
You're never completely safe in Iron
So
Mario.
I was like, if that doesn't happen, I should be okay. So
Yeah.
thank God.
well, you clutched it out again, as
Yeah.
you are wont to do. I didn't ask you anything, Chris, because
I mean,
there wasn't a whole lot to ask you. It was just a star a minute, and then at the end, you're kind of like, I'm pretty sure I got this. YOLO.
I would pretty well.
It went pretty well. We were wondering if you're going
The
to go
green
deathless.
demon got me though. That's what I did.
It felt like you were you were
Yeah.
taking your foot off the gas at the end a little.
I was trying to beat
you
it.
knew you were good,
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah, I did know I was good.
You
yeah.
knew you were good.
It was also like, it was like 45 minutes in. Like even if I did die, like, I'm not gonna beat my own score.
Correct. Around 35
Yeah,
minutes, it was
there's
like,
no
this
time.
is over.
Yeah.
No, we were actually debating amongst ourselves, like, at what minute marker, what star point could you just, like, hang up your controller and walk away, and you'd probably be in the top 2, and it turns out it was, like, at the
I don't
halfway
know.
point.
I did skip like there was one level I just got 1 star in because I'm like, it was BBH. I got 1 and left.
Yeah, it's pointless,
in like a
pointless.
regular
We're
70
good.
star run, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. $50 from Anonymous. Thank you very much. And Wick the Walk, $10. Happy Mario to all, and to all, a good Mario.
Very good.
Well said. We'll get the other runners. I think they might be set up already for heat number 2 for Iron Mario. They are almost set. Yep, we're still working with Simply here.
Simply.
Of course, Simply and Bubsy were here watching all that, knowing that their heads were next under the guillotine shortly afterwards. Very lucky. I just get to keep watching it. But I tell you what, just as a viewer, I was so nervous.
Yeah.
When I heard the mode described to me, I was like, that sounds rough. And
Yeah.
it was so much worse than I'd
Oh,
expected.
is this the first time you've seen Iron
I
Mario?
have. This is the first time I've seen Iron Mario.
that's
I'd
cool.
only heard about it.
The
And I was like,
debut on an ad event
Yes.
in a tournament setting is
well,
pretty
it's like
cool.
as soon as you guys get good at something, you're like,
Yeah.
well, this is too easy. We got to come up with something more sadistic,
Yes.
so we can feel scared again, so we can be nervous again, so we can create stakes again, because the previous thing is too easy.
Well, That means that are you not aware then of the extra hard difficulty that exists in Iron Mario?
That was normal difficulty.
That's normal. Hardcore mode is a whole other beast that exists. In the settings, you can switch to hardcore mode, and there's a 70, 100, and 120 star category for hardcore, and it's pretty much about 3 to 4 times the amount of enemies per stage.
Oh my God.
They're cross-stage enemies too, so you can find a snowman in Metroid World popping up out of nowhere. There's 2 green demons per stage, and you take double the breath damage underwater too.
And
That's hardcore
and
mode.
Some of the enemies have double speed.
Yes. Yeah.
So you see like amps
And
like
they have
flying
red
around.
eyes. So the double speed enemies have red eyes and they look scary. Yeah.
What
All right,
happened to you guys? What makes you want to do this? Okay, the runners
let's
are ready.
Throw it over to the
Yeah,
runners.
let's throw it over to them. I can't take any more of
Anyway,
this.
yeah.
$30 more from Anonymous, by the way. Thank you so much. We're at $33,457.37.
Wow.
Ridiculous total. Thank you so
right.
much.
And looks like everyone is set up. Can we get a thumbs up from all the runners here? Are you guys ready? Everyone's ready?
Chris, I think you get to count us in after that run.
All right. Everyone start in 3, 2, 1, go.
In 1 hour's time,
All right.
we will have our finalists.
I'm pretty sure CJ is going to
It's CJ's first time playing the game, I heard.
It's pretty gutsy. Pretty gutsy.
he knows where to go. Look, he's first. He's in the door before
He
anyone else.
is in the lead. Oh, never mind.
Hey, look at that 4-way sync, just about. Just
Oh,
about.
same seat there on the top. They were both really similar colors as well. Oh, he's resetting the colors. Very important.
Now, when he said he's new to this, he's like, oh, he thought maybe. I don't know. We had like bisexual flag Mario there for a second. I thought that was going to be it.
All right, Bubsy is in the worst stage in the game, in my opinion. THI is so annoying.
THI is, that's the first one I got to. And I was like, all right.
I did not see THI at all today.
That's the
Yeah.
bad luck you were talking about.
Yeah, I got THI and then DOB.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I got the box.
Oh, that's lucky. Bugsy again, first try box star. Now he knows where it is. That's
He's
huge.
working on the Koopa the Quick
Yeah.
star, though.
There's a-
Andy's probably the luckiest start here with the
Yeah,
Whomp's
Whomps.
Fortress. Whomp's
That's
Fortress is
huge.
very fast. Going for 100 coin star as well.
That's huge.
$20 from Dominator J says, my stream slightly buffered, but go cheese, you can pull this out. He did. He did.
Shout out to Dominator.
Good call.
Very funny.
Thank you,
guy.
Dom.
Yeah, that's it. There's a 25% chance of finding the box star. So that was pretty lucky on Bubsy. And THI, the only good star is the box star. It's the only fast one. Every star is terribly slow. Except, I mean, Reds, if you know what you're doing, it's not too bad, but it's a bad stage.
I usually go for reds.
Yeah.
There's like there's only flames. Not a,
Yeah,
any
Reds
other
is like
enemies.
one of the fine, okay stars. Wiggler.
Wiggler, I always go
Yeah.
for too. It's because it's safe.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily
It's
fast,
safe, yeah.
but it's
The
pretty
Koopa race
safe.
is slow as hell, but it's not too bad if you're okay with the boulders.
$65 from Anonymous who says, Boba, you know, I thought we were through that.
You know,
It doesn't
I
quite
don't
die.
think is that the first Boba I've heard
It's
all
the
event?
second I've
Second.
heard. Yeah, but I mean that's a lot less than we used to get.
Yeah.
It's made the jump from one event to another.
Did CJ re-enter Aquarium?
I think he did.
I literally gave him. That was the example stage I gave him, and I told him don't re-enter, and he did.
His face is not serious. He realized his mistake.
Well, geez, I think you ran to like 3 green demons. We were talking about this. You always have an escape route in mind when you're hitting the boxes, right? You go up to a box and you think, I'm going to assume this is the green demon.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to do if it is.
Yeah, you should have a. It's best if you have a star nearby
Yeah.
as an escape,
As an
or,
escape
or
route.
another box.
Yeah.
Right.
That was very clutch by Andy, by the way. That was close to death. Yeah, the green demon is very intricate. There's all sorts of like planning you have to do and strategizing on the spot when it comes to the green demon. I like it. It's pretty cool. You have to like route on the spot.
So between the green demon and the money bags thing with the coin, it
Yeah.
seems like those two things are just there to stop you from getting into too much of a flow state.
Yeah,
much. Do you know what I mean?
Like
Like
you
you
just get scared of single coins.
Yes.
They're terrifying.
Even red coins, dude.
They're
Like,
designed to keep you
even red
terrified. at all
And like
points.
sometimes they're like in CCM slide. You
Yes.
turn a corner, you can't see it, bam, and money back on the
literally.
slide.
Yeah.
Something like that happened to you, Cheese.
Oh,
Like,
many times.
You had that camera angle with the ball coming down. That was the death we were talking about.
Oh,
we thought that was
yeah.
going to do you in.
Yeah, so that I got I was really mad at that.
Yes.
That I was like, I can't believe. So there was a star on top of the little white platform where the gate is for the bomb clip star.
Uh-huh.
The star was above that. So I went up where the boulders killed me to like triple jump to the star, and I couldn't triple jump. I don't know. It was the delay of the hill is kind of down. I just couldn't triple jump, and I fell. Tried to go back up again, and I was like, I swear if the boulder kills me. That's exactly what it did.
The funny thing is, I felt my body bracing, and I wasn't sure why, because I could feel that we didn't have the camera. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I feel like we have a blind spot over here.
The blind spots
you
is
could feel
the number one killer in Iron Mario.
Yeah.
It's climbing something and not knowing that there's like a fire spitter there or something.
And not wanting to take the 5 to 10 seconds to like be absolutely sure and slow down and come to a
Yes.
stop. $5 from Dad4198 says, Andy, hope you win the Iron Mario Challenge. That's for the Andy badge.
Oh, Andy.
Thank you.
I loved CJ's reaction. He was absolutely popping off over getting a second star there. Oh,
Careful.
it's pretty safe in snow in CCM though. It's all snow. Oh, Bubs here also going for the reds in THI. Definitely a more advanced star.
Andy almost got squashed there. This area in Worms is very weird with mechanics and stuff.
I was expecting like a kick, but he didn't go for it.
There's a lot of inhaling going on.
Ooh.
Okay.
I believe Bubsia has beaten it himself, and Andy told me his PB is something 55 stars-ish. Did Simply beat it yet? I think he did.
Yeah, they
Simply,
beat
Simply beat
70,
70.
He told us several times.
Yeah.
Oh, they randomized the star colors too.
Yeah.
I usually just go with clothes and back skybox.
Well, Bubs was talking about Skybox. He said he got like a red Skybox and he couldn't see the
Yeah,
red
that
coins.
happened to me. It can.
And he's like,
screw
that's
you.
enough. He's like, that's enough.
Oh my
That's
god,
enough.
Andy, that was so close.
He knows.
Got
Look at
hit by
the
the
nervous
bullet.
chuckle. He knows. He's like, wow. No deaths yet.
Simply, I'm not sure what Simply's plan is. He passed a few stars, but he decided not to grab them. Is he, maybe he might be mapping out the reds or something? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if I would go for reds at all.
Yeah.
It's just too much movement.
Yeah. Maybe he's looking for toads. I'm not sure.
Do you do that? Like, do you actually like go to areas you haven't been just to, in case there's a toad?
In 120, sometimes.
Oh, in 120, yes. of course.
Sometimes you kind of have to, but
To get the low-hanging fruit first.
yeah.
In this event, I don't think I would bother. Look, extra looking.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a time waste.
You got that one
Yeah, there's another one near. Where,
CJ every time. 3 stars for CJ. Right?
He looks pretty happy. He's like, I'm playing with house money already.
very good.
I think we got Andy's audio here. Going for the elevator clip.
So this is where Dangerous died in his run last. He clipped here,
Did he dive too
and
early
then
or something?
he fell into the death plane.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
And that usually happens if you, because when you clip, if you keep holding up, you push yourself into the death plane. So you can't, you have to like wait and then push up.
Yeah, it's like the death plane from a different room.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
In HMC, yeah. It's a weird.
We looked
clip.
away for 1 second and we missed it. And that's the whole point. It's
Yeah.
Like we kept looking away for 1 second and being like, what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, Andy going for the metal cap area. In my run, I just decided to go to blue star on the way out. There's no way I'm climbing back up. But yes, what do we have here? THI. I hate THI so much.
Oh Lord.
Very close. CJ's also there. But, you know, if he keeps playing safe like this, he could clutch it.
Yeah, I think this is the slow and steady strategy.
Yeah.
Hope for a couple of deaths on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, it's a first in event like tournament with a time limit and stuff for Iron Mario. So like, I don't know. At least I didn't really know what to expect or like what the good strats are. But I'm already learning some things that I think are decent for this kind of setting.
Well, we're creating the competitive
Yeah.
meta right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is like
That's kind of fun.
like literally you could like you have options. You could go the route of go as slow as possible and don't die,
right. One
or
clean run.
speed run, get star count, and risk dying quite a few times. You know.
Oh, look at CJ. He falls, ledge grabs.
Oh.
He looked a little surprised. to
Oh
come
my
out of
god,
that.
backwards. He's doing the race backwards.
Oh, no.
I think he can beat him though. I think.
Yeah, he should be fine.
Look at his face.
You can't believe.
Is he
That
gonna
was close.
Is he gonna get accused of cheating? I don't. I didn't
Where
see
did he
where.
fall?
I didn't see where he
I don't
fell.
I'm not sure at what point.
It looked like
I just
he's-
looked over and he was
it
ledge
didn't, It
grabbing.
didn't look nearly as much.
Let's see if
a
he
big
gets
of a
the star
fall.
here.
He
No,
should,
it
he
wasn't
should be
too bad,
fine.
but
yeah.
he looked very
You
worried.
beat my record.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah, he
fine.
got the star. Let's go.
He's reading the text to make sure.
Nice.
He's just emoting.
Oh god.
Oh, simply.
Simply bonked and then got hit by a sniff it.
Simply dying early. Okay.
Top hat at 8, and I don't think that's going to get
I
it
also
done.
died at 8 too. In my first one.
It's an
He's-
early death, though.
He's
We're
got
doing
the
all right.
star. We got
Yep.
time.
So look, obviously after a few of these, there's going to be a competitive meta. Certain things will be established. It'll be obvious. I don't know. My gut feeling is like aggressive early, and then at a certain point, depending on the time, maybe 20 minutes in for an hour, that's when you start to go, this is probably my last run.
Yeah, then
Start aggressive and then taper off, right?
Yeah.
that's when you
I
got
don't
to
know.
speed run.
Maybe that's
Gotta
just a
play it
guess.
risky.
Yeah. At first I thought, when I saw the format, I was like, 1 hour is like nothing.
Yeah, that's not much.
It
It's
really
not
is
much time.
not. So you have to. It's scary. It's scary.
We're doing the math,
But-
and we realized at a certain point, she's like, this is it.
Yes.
If you die now, you do not have enough time,
Yeah,
no matter how
exactly.
well it goes.
Yeah.
$100 from Vet. Thank you so
Ooh.
much. Very generous.
That's
33,647. We are getting close to 34,000.
Ooh, Andy in the toxic beast. Oh.
Oh, and that's going to do it for Andy at
Oh.
10.
And
Okay.
yes, the toxic maze, unlike the water, does kill you if you take 1 damage.
Yes.
Looks like Bubsy grabbed a star while the demon was chasing him. Very nice.
Good backup.
So he can go back and now safely open more boxes.
Yeah. I wonder if he'll do 100 in Winter World, especially when you know where the green demon is. 100 is free. You know, you just know what box to avoid, so you could just grab the coins comfortably.
So far, the
I forgot
Ooh,
to go
simply
get that
dying
star.
again.
the slow and steady CJ strat that we were joking about earlier is looking slightly better.
Now
with
he's,
each
look,
passing
he's serious now. You realize, wait a minute.
minute. Wait a minute, could this work?
Simply died to the big bully there, but like the big bully was in that cringe, like very thin, windy bridge area.
Yeah.
And that's like, oh my, because the bully does all sorts of weird mechanics.
But he's early on in a reset. It's 11 minutes in. This is when it makes sense to go for it.
Oh, Andy might be running out of wing cap.
CJ dying.
no!
No.
CJ dying.
It worked up to 4.
Ah, he got it. Okay. All right, CJ, you got this, man.
And then there was one, Bubzia, the only one not to take a death yet. He said yesterday when I asked him about this, he said he was actually pretty confident. He felt good
Yeah.
about it, which
Yeah.
just seems like a crazy thing to say about Iron Mario.
Listen, I won't be surprised because.
Oh no, Bubzia said it.
Oh, okay.
I won't be surprised because Bubzia is probably the most used to being in uncomfortable situations, considering he literally plays without seeing. So that's like,
That's a good point.
if you're so used to that kind of situation,
Yeah.
where it's like really uncomfortable, then
That's hard mode.
he's probably very good at being patient.
It's a
I
good point.
imagine.
That's a really good point.
I think Bubsy also has experience with the randomizer before Iron Mario came out.
Yeah.
We were talking about that too. I think randomizer stuff in general, even if it's different, it's the same muscle. It's improvisation.
Yes.
So even if it's a totally different randomizer, I think you're
Yeah.
still exercising that muscle.
So it's the same random. It's just settings within
Oh, okay.
the game that
Yeah,
are
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
$25 from Elomyth says heart. Thank you. Heart to you as well.
CJ, taking a swim to thy kingdom come.
No.
Very good.
Metal Cap is actually really difficult in this.
Yes, it's one of the
Because
hardest
the
stars, yeah.
sniffets are so deadly.
Yeah.
And if there's a red coin left and you run out of Metal Cap, then what are you gonna do? You know, if
You're
it's
dead.
if it's next to the waterfall, you can't win anymore. And he got the fast slide and the box, I believe. Should be done here. Go to the next level. Lethal
Uh-oh.
Avalanche, yeah.
The lava is sublime. Oh, that spawn. Speaking of randomizer, though, like if you look at the, to confirm our point, I guess, the randomizer leaderboards, there are speedruns of randomizers and stuff, and all of the randomizer records, I mean, even all the top players and leaderboards in general, none of like the top RTA runners are on the leaderboard for randomizers.
Really?
So, like, and I remember when I was trying to do randomizer speedruns, I got nowhere close to like the record. So like, you don't need to be a great RTA runner whatsoever to be really good at randomizers. It's all, the more you play randomizer, it's a whole different skill set.
Yeah.
Really.
It's
So anyone could really win something like this. You know, if you're good
Yeah,
at the
for
game,
sure.
it doesn't really mean anything.
And it has the right amount of random.
Yeah.
It's like a fun amount of random as opposed to like an unfair amount of random. Just enough to keep it interesting.
Yeah.
It's all about knowing all of Mario's moves.
Yeah.
And especially what like RTA runners don't really know much. Like, is this platform a slope? Which, like, what are the physics when I jump here? What is the physics when I like butt slide there? How
Yeah.
far can I get with a rollout here? And like in RTA, you don't need to notice because you always do the same thing.
Yeah, it's muscle memory.
But in randomizer, you spawn in all kinds of locations.
Yeah. I mean, in some ways, then, it's not just a different skill. It's almost like an opposite skill. You have to go against those kind of muscle memories.
But
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yes, because it's never the same movement.
Yeah.
Highly recommend though the randomizer speedruns if anyone's
awesome.
interested. Find the randomizer Discord on speedrun.com.
They keep finding ways to keep this game fresh. It's 30 years in, and it's like, nope, found another way to play it.
Yeah.
You guys will just not let go of this title.
I mean, that's kind
never-
of
It's never
die.
gonna die.
Never
Yeah.
gonna die.
that's the joy of randomizers.
Yeah, there'll be 30 different versions of this.
Uh-oh. CJ getting flopped.
He's having a good time though.
Oh, simply.
I
Almost.
I think he didn't maybe expect to get the ledge grab.
Yeah, I think that's what happened there.
Yeah.
Oh, he spawned it again. Is he trying to get the
Play it safe.
sparklies up there? What's happening? Maybe an accidental.
Oh,
early
it's a
kill.
star up there. Yeah.
Andy fighting the camera. Nice. And is that a new level for Bubzia? Oh, there we go. Metal cap.
Lots of metal caps today so
And
far.
a terrible starting spawn as well.
Yeah.
I usually try to focus on the sniff it kills and getting the impossible red
Yes.
coins down there.
Holy.
If he doesn't get those before the metal cap runs out,
Yeah, he
then he
should be
cannot
fine.
win. Nice, get this one.
Chris, you got Mips down here. You got pretty lucky.
I
with
got
that
Mips
already.
and Toe down there.
Really?
You had him down.
But
to
that
like-
was at like 50 stars already.
He had to run by you on this little narrow thing, and he still got by you three
Yeah,
or
Mips
four
was
times.
on the bridge.
Yes, but he kept still getting by you, even though you knew he had to run by you.
Yeah. Oh, there is a sniff it up there for Bubzia. Oh, a Toad too.
Toad.
That is a suspicious looking red coin.
He's feeling good about
Oh.
that.
That is true, yeah.
He is rolling.
I wonder if he's gonna notice. I'm pretty sure that's a money bag.
He was talking about it. That is a
Yes.
money bag.
Oh, he died to the sniff it anyway.
I think he might have gotten scared there.
It's like looking past the money bag.
I knew it. I was like, that's a sus looking red coin right there.
Okay, so here's the thing. Do you think he was surprised and that's what distracted
think
him?
it
Or
may
was
have
it like, I'm free of it because I saw it, so there's another thing.
No, he's probably freaked out of the money
Yeah,
bag.
He did kind of jump a little.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the danger is not just running into it.
a little
It's also
distressed.
being surprised by it.
Yes.
Man,
CJ's trying to re-interpret BOE even though he cannot.
that is it. They've all died now.
CJ, go to a different level.
What level was CJ in?
The crowd is openly helping him. We're crowdsourcing the decisions here.
Wait, what happened?
He's trying to, I don't know. Trying to go
Oh, he
back.
might have grabbed a gray star on accident.
Oh, a blue star, yeah.
Or blue.
Oh,
Oh man.
is it? No, that's just the
No,
one up on
it's
Simply's.
not.
Okay. Wow, he just got that without like having a star nearby.
Oh, look, and he just got the arrow spawn we talked about in TTC. That he just spawned on the moving arrow that could
Oh.
push you up, but because it's time, the time is slow, it didn't.
Simply just opened the green demon. But he does have a star nearby.
There
so
we
it's all
go.
good.
Very nice.
Nice, and now he knows what it is.
And now he knows, yeah. So that's now he can get the box star.
Now he can get the box star very safely. I never used the new camera. Did you?
It's really good. For TTC is the best stage to use it.
Really?
You can literally see behind the walls, and you could see below you pretty well, and whatever.
So Bubs tops out at 17. Still got plenty of time to top that though. Could get a couple more runs of a similar length. But we are starting to watch that clock. 18 minutes. You're going to get to the point eventually where that's your last run.
CJ is currently learning the rules.
On the other hand, I think he's probably having the most fun.
Could reset the console.
You can't go back, they're saying.
You could reset the console.
Oh, I think I see what happened here.
There's no thing open.
There's no
so
door
He
open,
literally
yeah.
soft locked.
Soft locked.
Yeah. Is it LBLJ,
Soft-locked.
SBLJ is not allowed, right? Or possible, maybe.
LBLJ doesn't work. They
Yeah.
they patched it out for
Okay.
Iron Mario.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can like lock yourself out if you accidentally grab a blue star or something.
Yeah, also if you just skip too many stars and move on to other stages,
Yeah.
you just literally cannot beat the game anymore.
Yeah.
You just run out of stars early.
Ooh, the money bag. Holy.
That's a really rough time to get it because he's falling down.
Yeah,
You know, he
that's-
can't see it coming. He's got to land right next to it.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that can get you.
Okay, Simply just got
Dodged
a
a
new
bullet.
PB there.
There we go, up to 9. Yeah, I don't feel like 17 is going to get this done. I think at least 2 people are going to crack 20.
This is probably my favorite song in Iron Mario.
Yeah?
The Jib Jig, I think it's called, from Donkey Kong Country. Great song.
Never played it.
Me neither, but I know.
Oh, okay.
But I know the song.
Okay, Andy trying to get that angle right.
Ooh, the camera! Oh, holy!
Oh, in the down warp.
Shaking his head. He knows how
Andy's
close that
sweating
was.
over there.
And that's a new PB for him as well now.
New PB, true.
Simply.
That rollout Simply was insane.
So that's what Simply just did is a good example of speedrunners just wanting to do like fun, crazy stuff that we probably should not do.
You can't turn it off. right?
Yeah, you
Yes,
can't.
Yeah, you can't
You
turn
know,
it
it's just like I know I could do it. I'm gonna do it. Can't stop myself.
The thing that makes you good at speedrunning in general might make you slightly worse in a given
Yes,
run.
100%.
Right?
No, I've died many times in Iron Mario doing something stupid I know I shouldn't.
Because you know
And then
you
I
can do
fail it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, yeah. Bob's your file.
That's all right.
It's all right.
Forget about it. Get back in.
I think he's gonna need a better PB than that though. The way Andy and Simply are running.
Andy and Simply very close right now.
Yeah.
Both on PB score. Andy got a really lucky BBH here. Got the big boo and
Yeah.
the eyeball outside. Oh, has to go to the basement for that one. So either could go to the basement, grab it, or spawn a different star and see if that's any better.
Yeah, you can always do the eye and then do the blue again later.
Camera's really awkward outside. Yeah, goes into
Yeah, Mario Cam is nice.
Mario Cam's much better.
BBH,
CJ.
BBH is a very scary stage.
That's better.
BBH has, I would say, the most death RNG. Like, you open a door
Yeah,
with a
the doors-
scuttlebug,
the doors
you're
are
instant
so
dead. It's a really scary stage.
It's interesting how the stages, the danger level changes based on the format.
Yeah.
You know?
The doors are terrifying.
Right, yeah, right. Like
They're not usually
things that
terrifying.
you never thought about before are
Yeah.
suddenly the scariest thing.
Yeah.
Single coins. Sus.
I was never scared of a single coin before.
There goes
Oh,
Boxia.
Bubsy,
Oh,
chugged into the air.
but these are early deaths after that 17-star
If he
run.
landed on the fence, maybe he could have still lived.
Simply was talking about booze being pretty scary in general too. Relatively
The
speaking.
ones in the courtyard are pretty scary.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah. Or through doors. Yeah, if you open a door and there's a blue right to your face, then what are you gonna do?
die, I guess.
There you go. And he has to go through some doors here. Uh-oh.
Literally, just I go through a door and it's like, all right, please.
No scuttlebugs, please.
You could do what he's doing now.
Yeah, but
Kind of just
how
wait.
else would he get up there? That's the only way up.
Well, you could like hear if the scuttlebugs is right by the door.
Oh, yeah, you would hear it.
You would hear it, and then you could kind of, I don't know. You'd have to do a different
Yeah,
star
just
and
go
then
for a
kind of,
different star.
yeah.
I'm loving the music.
There we go. rotating. I'm going for the jump kick.
You kind of jump diagonally. Yeah. Got it.
Commit. No. Okay. We can try again. Oh. You wouldn't go for Ghost Hunt, would you?
You could always kind of just YOLO long jump to it and try to control him in the air.
Yeah.
The stars do have pretty big hitboxes.
No way. He's giving up on it. Nope. Never mind. Alright, Simply got the Bowser Key and has access to a bunch more stages now. Tied with Andy. Same high score too.
I remind you guys, keep those donations coming in. The next donation should push us over 33,700. We're getting very close to 34.
Andy.
No.
Got
Oh.
chased by the book. It's unfortunate.
So this is where it gets tricky, because if you take a death at 10 and you take a death at 13, like these are not great numbers to take deaths at, right? You want to have earlier deaths and string together a better
Yeah.
one. If you keep dying around this point,
It's,
Yeah.
it's the
you
worst.
know, that's rough, because you're eating up a lot of time and only slightly improving your PP.
Yes.
But then again, if there's like 10 minutes left and you are only focusing on the fastest stars possible, you could probably get like
There is
15
something
to
nice
20
about,
stars in 10
yeah,
minutes.
like about having your back against that wall, which is happening to you, Cheese. Like, there's no other option. I don't have to think about strategy anymore. I know what I have to do. Probably helps with the focus a little bit.
Yeah.
Fewer decisions is probably better.
We get to watch the competition and see how hard we have to try now.
Oh yeah. There's also another interesting format. Well, there was the first official Iron Mario tournament, which happened about 2 months ago.
God, this is new, isn't it?
Yeah. And that format was you have a week to do 15 seeds whenever you want, and you have to record all those 15 seeds, and your 3 best seeds is what you submit.
Was
right?
it the same 15 seeds for every competitor?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
No, it was all random seeds, but you had a 15. The amount of seeds you could do is 15.
Okay.
And then your 3 best
Your
star
3 best
counts
seeds.
is what you submit, and you get like an average of the 3 best.
I like that.
So like in a live setting, if you do something like maybe 5 seeds, so if let's say I don't know, Bubsy has died 3 times already, so this is 4th seed, he would only have 1 more if it's 5 seeds.
Right.
And whatever you get in the 5 seeds, your best one would be what you submit. That's also another interesting format that can be done instead of just the hour-long, you know.
The format you're describing actually would have worked really well for Andy. The opposite of what I was saying, where he keeps topping around 10 or 13. He'd
Yeah.
have 23 after those. You could just get 3 pretty
Yeah,
good
that's okay.
runs.
So you
and
don't have
that-
to worry about a time frame,
Exactly.
you know.
So it like rewards that kind of
Yeah.
consistency,
Yeah.
lower variance. So it kind of takes back some of the nerve-wrackingness of it.
But it also makes it kind of complicated for a live setting, probably.
Yeah.
Because
In a live setting, you could do the same seeds even. They didn't do it in the week-long tournament because people could be cheating. They could be looking at the other people's
Yeah,
seeds
fair.
already
Fair,
and then
fair, yeah.
plan it out.
so in a live setting it could be tough, because what if you have 5 seeds, but somebody gets like 50 plus stars each seed, so they're playing for like 3 hours. you know? There'd have to be some sort of
The
cutoff
time
point.
constraints are the big thing, yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting, though. Over a week, I like that.
Yeah. Speaking of which, though, I think for the finals, like today, after this, I think we're going to be doing all the same seed.
I don't know.
Is that true?
I think so.
What?
Which could be interesting.
Well, what if we die?
What if we
It's just
die?
1 attempt. That would be
Insane.
over in like a minute.
Yeah, we don't
I
want
mean, you probably have set seeds that you were going to be given. I don't know.
I don't
I have
think
no
so. I mean, we'd have to type so much.
Yeah.
I think it's the
And
same,
we would also have to,
same
like-
as the heat.
We have to not look at the other person.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably random seed would be best.
Someone might get unlucky. It does happen.
Don't open that.
What's happening?
So you're just like, why not? There are no stars and boxes in the small island, CJ.
Just in the big one.
He said what? And then it turned out to be the last thing he ever said.
There are fire spitters though. So
Your
yeah,
dying
those-
word was what? Imagine you're on your deathbed. Did you
Simply
have
Run's
anything to
still
say? You just
going,
go,
and
"What?"
he's in DDD. DDD, one of the safest stages.
Yeah.
Not necessarily fast, but I think earlier in my attempt I got all 7 here.
Yeah.
I think I realized I
he's
was having a lead.
probably going to go for all 7. I would be surprised if he doesn't, because it would be a comfortable lead if he does with 24 stars or however much. But let's see.
I think in his position I would go for it. It's just at this point, like, it's so safe
Yeah.
just to extend his lead.
We are coming up on halfway done, and Simply is starting to pull
He did
away a
not go
little.
back to DDD.
Oh, okay. Just got the fast ones. Maybe sticking to just fast ones all across.
Maybe. I'm not sure how much stars he got on DDD. Maybe he got most of them and I didn't realize. I always like when there's like many feeds in commentary because there's always something to talk about.
There's always something
Yeah.
going on.
Imagine, I mean, you've commentated many LT and pace.
Yes.
And there's like 7 runners at the same time.
Yes.
It's like
Well, so the only time that becomes tricky is when like there'll be a bunch of runs early on and everyone will take a break at the same time.
Yes.
Right? That does happen. You guys get kind of
That is
synced
true.
sometimes,
That's
you know, in terms of lunch or just being burned out a little.
yeah.
But other than that, yes, the major problem is there's too much going on and you have to jump from thing to thing.
No. I can't.
He hit the wrong book
Yeah.
on accident, or did he forget?
I just didn't. I think he didn't know that. And there was a star right behind the thing too.
Oh,
I saw it.
That's a big deal.
You know, I saw him going to the left, and I was like, "Oh my God, he doesn't know!" And then he just jumped.
We are just past the halfway point. He was starting to pull away there too.
That is one of those
Look at
things
that.
that,
Yeah.
rando players might know, but RTA people don't. Because why would you have to know the order of the book?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
It never
matter.
comes
You
up.
never go there.
Yes.
So at least Simply did get 18 stars, 1 ahead of Bubsy, so he is in first.
Yes.
Which,
Yeah, of all the scores to die with, that was a good one.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah, just to sneak ahead.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Yes.
Okay.
So even if Bubsy passes him now, like he's still good for the finale.
But I feel like both finalists are going to be in the 20s still.
I hope so. We're about halfway through now.
Yeah. It wouldn't shock me if that 18 holds up, but I would not bet on it. I don't know, though. Right now, the whole slow and steady thing is looking better and better.
Andy and Bubsy are both at 7 on their current attempt. Bubsy are back on the red coins in THI. Every run.
CJ dying in castle movement.
So was it the flame? Or-
Yeah.
Oh no.
Basement flame.
There are so few things there that can kill you. But we found it.
Oh,
The
Simply,
basement hallway is terrifying. I just walked there.
That's
Or-
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Long jumping there is a death trap.
Simply also in basement with 0 stars.
The typical dark roll
Yeah,
first.
why not?
Forced to do the slow wing stage again.
Oh,
Was that
Bubsy!
it?
Was that the fire spitter on the...
Small island.
Hands out imploringly, how could this happen? Early in the run, though, again. We are still coming up on 34,000. A few hundred more will get us there. Please keep those donations coming in. At least $50 gets you into a raffle for a Nintendo Switch 2, and there are all sorts of signed badges from the runners you see here and more available for just $5 or more. And there we go, Anonymous, $50 for the Switch 2. Thank you so much, Anonymous. 33,747. We are getting very close to one of those big round numbers we love so much.
Did CJ roll Luigi? Dude.
It kind of looks like...
That's amazing.
There was a chance, right?
He's got the white gloves, got the brown shoes.
He's pretty close.
Yeah. But I think that's the thing. Isn't it like a super rare chance that you'd roll Luigi?
Is that a good omen?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about the music.
Do you know about the elevators doing that?
I was gonna say.
You're staying there for a while.
Oh god!
Lord! That's a lot of fire.
The fire surprise.
Like 3 of them.
I know I keep saying this, but he is having more fun than all the others.
That was a tough situation to be in.
And he's
Oh,
in
that's
SL right now. I think SL is one of the scariest stages.
Really? Oh, the
Not in
snowman.
terms of difficulty, but they have a lot of snowmen that just spawn out of nowhere. So you don't want to be going too fast all the time. And then you have you have 2 money bags, but I a lot of times encounter 3 sometimes.
Oh, Bubsy is currently on the chase.
Okay.
You don't want to be in the water.
Gonna have
you
to
don't want to be in
find-
the water.
he's gonna-
You don't want to be in the water.
Oh my lord!
The jump dive. That was
jump
so
dive.
clutch.
That was very clutch.
Seeing if he can find a box, maybe. I mean, he's still at 0 stars.
As soon as he hit the water, I got
Oh, the pipe would reset it. Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
there we go. That was a close one.
See, that's still pretty good though, because now he can safely open all the other boxes. Oh, we go back again.
Oh my god! Very close.
Oh, he's doing the Wiggler waterless.
Waterless sounds like a strat, but is actually slow.
Intended strat. The intended way.
Anything with less at the end sounds like a trick.
Yeah.
Careless.
CJ's doing the careless.
Is doing the careless? He looks like he doesn't give a crap. Andy is getting very close to a new PB.
Yeah. Oh god, the amps, so scary. Dark World is a terrifying stage. I usually avoid the red coins. Unless it's like the first stage, then I might as well.
And I never do reds, only in 120.
In Dark World?
Yeah.
Not even if it's the first level?
Not even, no.
Oh wow, okay.
I don't know, I die a lot in it.
Oh god. And he's playing without feelings.
That would have been a way to go.
Oh,
Oh
no!
simply got, yeah.
Oh, he has to climb the slide all the way and find the box as a backup.
Because you need sub 21, don't you, for the stars to spawn?
Sub 21 for the... I mean, is it
That
worth
is-
even? Is
that
it
is-
worth resetting or
You're-
dying on purpose?
You're at 1 star.
It depends what the box is.
You're at 1 star though.
Oh, he has 2 keys. He got the Bowser stages back to back.
No way, that's crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely worth then going up
Okay.
the slide for. See if we can find the box. It's a little tricky too, because Mario likes to like belly slide, and once you belly slide, you can't jump anymore. But Simply knows what he's doing. Okay, we're finding that. We're finding that box. I think the most deadly stage in the entire game is THI for me.
$50 from Anonymous, thank you so much. And Shazari25 says, I don't have any obscure Mario facts for you. Oh well. Huh. Well, you do have $25 for the charity. We'd appreciate that just as much as any Mario fact. Thank you very much. 33,822, getting very close to 34K.
No, there's the most. He can save that though
You
with the
can
ledge
say
grab.
that, yeah. You just kind of hold down. This is a weird part of the slide. You just kind of... Looks like you're going to die, but... Kicking up this is actually very awkward. Okay, there we go. We should be fine. And the box door cannot spawn. It could only the furthest down it could spawn is around the middle area there. So like if you fall down, you have to go pretty much all the way back up.
Oh yeah, I was playing hardcore for the first time, and I didn't know the box could spawn on one of the outside pillars.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
Really?
It's like you have to do
Holy
like
crap.
a huge jump with max speed to reach
No
it,
way.
and I had no clue.
That's just insanely
That's what
rare.
ended my run.
Andy was having a little trouble with that red coin. Shake his head a little, but he did get it eventually, being very deliberate here. There we go.
Star is spawned.
That's going to put him at 13 again.
Can he survive the Sniffit attacks, or are they all gone?
I haven't seen anything.
It looks like he's cleared them all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here we go.
One more for the PB.
And these next few
Currently,
stars, very
Nice.
important.
He
Yes.
does need to beat the 17 from Bubsy to be back in
Yeah,
the game,
and
though.
look at the clock. A little. 21 minutes left.
21 minutes.
So we are at the point now where deaths could be. This is your PB now. These could be final runs coming up. We're getting into that zone where we start to do the math. Star a minute, right? If things go well, maybe a little better. Nothing impossible yet, but.
All right, simply saved his run, it seems.
Yep. And Andy around the lava, dangerous place to be. Crucial point in the run. Very deliberate.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Bubsy. He's opening another box there. Oh yeah, he already knows. He found the green demon, so. Move the race.
Takes care of the bully. And that's the star. Oh, he's shaking his head.
That is not a fun spot for Andy.
No, but he really he needs to improve. The next few stars are
Oh,
crucial.
he's actually deciding not to go for it.
I think he understands that he's right on the line.
Yeah, not risking it.
Yeah.
Going for
This is not where you want to lose the run.
5 easier stars, maybe.
There are a lot of very interesting decisions going on right now.
I wonder, like, he's going for the open, I see. The open star, that's fine. Are we going to see Andy? He didn't enter the volcano. Might be a little too scary for him. Never mind, he's re-entering. Probably going for the respawn here on that bully, seeing if he can find a better spawn, and then if that doesn't work out, either grabbing the blue star to get out, or
Yeah.
entering the volcano. See what he's going to go for.
I mean, you can figure the goal here is to sneak into the top 2, and then even if you die, you get one more good run, one more chance to improve.
Yeah.
20 minutes is plenty of time to get
Yes.
a high 20 score.
Yes.
All right, come on.
Yeah, the worry is that he spends 8 more minutes doing this and then dies.
That's a safe location. It's just kind of far out of the way.
I think we'll take that under the circumstances.
Yeah.
He's probably going to go for that.
Oh, Toad Star for Bubsy, yeah.
Nice. Toad's always such a relief. Ooh, awkward camera angle. What is oh, that is actually very scary.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so he would have to go on the. He would have to find his way on that top of that brown like arc platform, and then.
That's what I would do. Oh, God. That is
Oh,
so...
he went for it!
That's so risky. Oh, my God.
I think he was just thinking the longer I'm on this platform, the scarier it gets. Tops out at 14, and that is the same as 0 at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. When the volcano does that, it spews the fire.
Yeah.
I don't think
Can
it
it hit you?
I don't think
I
it
don't
can
think
hit
it
you.
can. It just looks terrifying.
It
I don't know.
does. I don't think those have a hitbox.
Yeah.
Well, you
Could
better
be wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say, you have to be positive if you're in his position there.
I
You know.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been hit by it.
I don't think so.
It's possible that death is going to save Bubsy as simply both one.
Oh,
Simply is fault.
Oh,
I thought
that was
Hey!
a star. I didn't see it. I was looking over.
baited.
Fake
Thought it was a
out.
bonk.
CJ going for the trouble jump here.
Bubsy's having, that's like his 3rd heart attack
I
today.
I didn't see what happened. Did you see?
He was attacking the bully, but it was already falling, so he almost jumped after
Right.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw, but Danger's got a McAfee pop-up during his
Yeah.
runs.
That's, by the way, that's what well, I also messed up, but when that happened, I saw on the corner, I was like, oh no, what's going on? I thought this thing crashed.
Yeah.
And while that was happening is when I was exiting BBH.
Oh,
So I'm
jeez.
just like, and I had no idea, and I
Yeah.
looked back, and I looked back at my screen, and there's a giant boo just killing me.
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh no!
Someone said, what happened to
Totally just got
Cheese?
distracted.
And I was like, probably a Windows update or something.
I totally got distracted. I forgot I was in BBH.
Alright. Bubsy currently on a decent run. If Bubsy gets 19 on this attempt, it's looking really good for him.
Yes. These numbers are holding up a little better than I thought. As of right now, third place in the previous heat would be in first here
Yes.
Yeah.
by like 7 or 8, right?
Yeah. All right, 16 minutes to go. The runners that are, yeah, I think pretty much everyone but Bubsy will have to just focus on the fastest stars, otherwise they will not have a chance. About 1 star per, higher than or faster than 1 star a minute to like catch up to any score here, any significant score. So hopefully we'll see some speed gaming here.
So even though Bubsy's in second, you'd probably rather be him than anyone else, given the state of the current run.
Oh, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
but Bubsy are currently in a good state. Hopefully, like, yeah, he should play safe and see if he can get the most possible. He entered the volcano, and both stars seem to be in a terrible spot. Oh, never mind. That one's fine. Yeah, we definitely need some fast choices there. I'm not sure if they're aware. Like Andy looking around for like secrets. I don't think that's a good idea.
Maybe he's looking for the star. The what is it? Star number 3.
Oh, the open star.
The pillarless star. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, that side flip was cool.
That was actually sick. Yeah, I haven't thought of that. Now
Oh,
Bubsy has
CJ got a new PB. Let's
Oh,
go.
very good.
All right.
Let's go, CJ. Focus on those fast stars. We got 14 minutes left, runners.
Dude, the Wii menu music in SSL is the biggest vibe ever. SSL is like a kid stage now. He's looking for the star.
That's annoying.
If CJ sneaks in, I'm going to lose my mind.
Oh,
no!
I cursed. I'm sorry.
Cursed.
All right, CJ, you got one more attempt.
You got 6.
You have to
though.
go so fast.
Okay, PB. If he gets a PB here, we're putting him in the finals. I don't care.
I really want to see Andy and Simply here just going for the fastest ones. Leave a stage with just 2 stars, whatever. It doesn't matter. There has to be some risk taking. What? He almost opened that box, man. It's terrifying.
Is there a green demon in the pyramid?
There might be. I'm not sure.
I don't think it is.
You got a really unlucky spawn there. What number is that? Is that 4? Oh, 3. Which one is secret?
4, 6. 2 goes to 6.
6. Oh.
3 is pillars. 4 is the hands.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Alright.
Andy's in Womps right now.
That's
If
really
Andy
good.
speedruns, gets 7 stars at Womps, he'll be a decent star count.
And then at that point,
And then you could
like,
might-
go enter a level, get a star,
Yeah.
move on. Try to find TTC. Try to find like something really fast.
Yeah, this is it's gonna be interesting.
$25 from Ninja High says, thank you guys for a great show so far. Loved watching Bubsy do his blindfolded run and was different to have him talk during it. Best of luck to all. Thank you so much. We're at 33,847. Getting very, very close to 34K.
Oh, very good. Can we make the goal the new goal of 35K though? That'd be insane.
I think it's looking good. It's looking very doable. Can we get it during Iron Mario, too?
Yeah.
No snippets over here. So are they called snippets or snuffits or?
It's apparently in this game there are snuffits,
snuffits.
and then snippets are like different.
The Shy Guys. Oh, that's so
Yes.
scary. Sometimes they like charge.
Oh yeah, they're like.
And then
he's-
they
he's
keep their
charged,
charge.
Yeah. So I would like let it shoot and then.
Ooh, this music's great.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
Ooh.
Okay, right now
Wait,
it's
what is
not
this?
charged, so he has more time to kill that one.
I want to say Bomberman.
Bomberman? I never played Bomberman.
If Bubs just pauses the game real quick, we
Chat
can see.
knows.
I
What
think
is
this is
chat?
Super Mario RPG.
Is it?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah. But it's like remixed a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has the Mario 64 sound
Okay,
font.
okay. That's
Yeah.
why. Because I love that music, but I didn't recognize it quite right away.
Yeah. Oops.
It's
strats.
so good.
Very good.
The music in that game is really good.
Yeah.
It's used all over like the Mario 64 ROM hack community.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, 'cause
so
when I
many
hear that
games.
song, I think, oh, it's
I
Star
think of
Road.
Star Road as well. Yeah.
That game is underrated.
There's
man.
so many Mario songs I've heard for the first time in
Yes.
Star Road, not
Yeah.
even in like
Most
the
of
original
them.
game.
I can't
Yeah.
tell you how excited I was to see they were doing the RPG remaster. Because like I used to talk to people about it, and they're like, "What are you even?"
I was
talking
excited
about?
too.
I played it last
I
year.
never played it
Yeah.
until the remaster.
I played it as a kid, and
neither.
I was like, "This is fantastic." It was the first RPG I ever played, and I feel like the first RPG you ever play, it kind of burrows into your brain.
Yeah.
I first heard about it from the Wii shopping channel. And I was like scrolling through that, and I was like, "That's a fake game. I've never heard of
That
this."
doesn't sound right.
It doesn't look like
no,
a real
it's
game.
it's very funny too.
Andy almost got bullet billed.
Okay, simply at 10.
Has Andy got
11
the blue
now, actually.
coins? I'm guessing he got the blue coins.
10 minutes left. This is it. These are the runs.
Andy has to speed run the last 6 coins real quick.
I mean, this is it, right? These are the runs.
Yeah,
And
there's
based
not
on
going to be
everything.
many more
This is it.
attempts. 10 minutes for
Yeah.
what 18 stars is a really like that would
Right.
be really tough.
So when you die, your number is your number.
If you could exit stage, it would be easy, but you know, you can't really do that
Yeah.
without grabbing a star. CJ.
Okay. Snuff it is what it's called officially.
Okay.
Snippets are the Shy Guy things.
Okay.
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah, definitely Andy and Bubsy are the exciting runs here.
Yeah.
Who's going to claim the top spot? Oh,
Uh-oh.
I don't think he
Uh-oh.
might not have enough height.
No, I don't think he does. It's
Yeah, that's GG for Bubsy on that.
All right. We'll have to see if it's going to
Oh,
hold up.
Bub's your coin.
All right, speed run.
Holy speed run.
There are 8 minutes left, though, and we still don't know.
Listen, if Bubsy gets
Out of all these 3
womps,
of these.
then
It's,
TT
it's up to Andy
Simply
now.
is dying too. Oh no.
It's-
wow.
Yeah, Simply might be out.
This is basically
But I mean,
it.
he is in the lead, so
Yeah.
Yes.
it's up to Andy now to decide who's going to get.
Yeah.
It's between Andy and Bubsy, I'm assuming.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, he could get. SL is pretty fast too. Bubs, yeah.
That's true.
You get Womps,
These Womps,
SL, TTC. TTM is fast too. Alrighty.
Yeah, the rollout strat, man. I do it all
It's
the
so
time.
good,
It's,
yeah.
it's just the safest thing you can do.
And, you know, Andy can't afford to just be really deliberate either. He
Yeah.
doesn't have a lot of time, so he's actually still got to be pretty efficient here, pretty aggressive.
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
So
yeah, it's
normally-
still like 1 minute, one
yeah,
star per
normally
minute.
normally when the rest of them are dead, like late like this, it's like, okay, now how many stars do I need? I can take my time now that I know my situation. No,
No.
you still got to keep going.
Andy has to play safe and fast. I would not go for
Safe
secrets.
and fast.
I was-
Pick one.
Oh, I guess it's finished Womps. Okay, 10
See,
stars.
should Andy just open the first box he sees here? Like, is that the risk to take? Or
You don't have a lot of margin.
like I think I would just go for it. Like, this is his only chance. Okay, that was not the demon. That was a now it's a 1 in 3 chance for the next box.
I would go for reds and then not go back in that stage, to be honest. Just go to another one.
Just leave, honestly.
I mean, if the 18 and 17 do hold up, it's funny because they would both advance, but you got to imagine both of them are disappointed by those numbers too. You know, but it might be enough.
Simply's going the scenic route, literally.
He was getting very philosophical at the end of your runs. He was like, you know, we're all going to die someday.
This reminds us of life.
Memento
being
Mori.
fragile.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Don't do it, Mario. He's like, it's in God's hands now. No! Here we go! Goodbye, cruel world.
I'm kind of rooting for Andy here. Like, it would be so clutch if he pulls this off.
That'd be crazy.
What if he gets 17? What do we do?
We were talking about that
Yeah.
because it looked very plausible
no.
for a little while with
Bad
Cheese Danger.
start.
You guys
Andy got very unlucky there. The wing stage is so slow. It's also not easy. Yeah, that luck may have done it. That may have been it for Andy, unfortunately.
moment.
Also, is that song loud? Holy shit.
Oh, we are just missing these coins.
Oh, flying is really difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's no wing count there, too.
Oh. Thanks. So quiet also.
We may have overcompensated. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we're just going to be watching Andy for 4 minutes here.
Yep.
Everyone else is at 0 or 1.
Oh, no!
Right into the box. I think that's it
That's
for
how
all
it
the
ends.
runners. Yeah.
We got a few minutes left, but technically, I was wrong. The 18 and the 17 are going to hold.
That's crazy, yeah.
That's crazy for the
that's
whole
it.
second half of the run.
GG, everyone.
Wow. Wow. But like I said, I think they're probably both like, if you told them 18, 17, they go, oh, damn.
Yeah.
I guess I don't make it.
Yeah.
But they do. But they do. And now it's wiped clean. And now even you guys put up,
Simply.
yeah, you put up like 31, you put up 56, and guess what? You're on even footing with those two jets now.
Simply and Bubsy are
It
moving on
counts.
to the finals.
Simply and Bubsy
How you feel about that?
and Chrism and Cheese.
I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it makes sense too. I think
makes
the no surprises there. Andy was
GG's.
doing really well though.
You
Yeah, that
guys
was
do,
close to
okay,
it.
so I have to ask the classic
Aye.
like sports question here, which is like, is it bad that you had to take a little break and go back, or do you feel refreshed instead? Because you got to go back out there now.
Oh, I think the break's good.
think the break's good.
Because it's so
wouldn't want to
intense.
go back right away.
Yeah.
Well, they have to.
yeah.
Well, that's a way to compensate for the fact that you guys had the higher scores anyway. That evens it out a little bit. So you earned the break with the highest scores. You're the number 1 and 2 seed, as
Yeah.
it turns out anyway. We are at $33,882.37. Pass the goof, $35. Thank you so much. Says, this has been a fantastic event. Thank you to all the runners and commentators. Mario speedrunning content has gotten me through years of chronic pain and college. But I repeat myself, yeah. And it's amazing for Mario to continue to help others. I agree completely. And Kazik, a few seconds ago, $5. I still believe in a CJ comeback. Let's go. 3 minutes is all you need. I guess that was started a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah.
We appreciate the faith, though. We
I don't know.
appreciate
I
the
still
money.
believe in the comeback.
I still believe. We're coming up on 34,000, and we're coming up on the Iron Mario Finals with these two gents and two more. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
We're back. Mario Summit. That's it, right in front of the camera frame, in my introduction.
I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
supposed to be here.
Goodness.
Hi.
Mario Summit 2025. I'm the Mr. War, or Mario, as I like to go on the weekends. And we're joined by Small Ant
Hi.
and Princess Fur.
Yup. Something like that.
Wow.
Chat is going crazy
You
for
look.
you right
you
now.
look so good for.
Like, we've got,
Thank
oh
you.
my God, adorable. That is not a quiet outfit. And look, we got Dangerous. Come grab a seat as
Yeah.
well. Like, we got the whole gang. Like,
I feel
almost.
underdressed.
The crown is awesome. The crown.
What should have I been wearing? What's a good fit for you? Donkey Kong? You think I would have been good?
Yeah. Well, speaking of
Yeah.
Donkey Kong, the person that's the person that's going to wear Donkey Kong during the Mario Mafia, which we've hit the goal for, is decided during this final.
Oh,
So all
okay.
11 streamers, obviously Fur is excluded because Fur is already Peach.
Yeah.
Dangers, you're already Luigi.
Those two are safe.
Those two are safe. So it's between the other 9. And basically, whoever has the least amount of donations for their badges will be dressing up as Donkey Kong. We set it back to 0 for everyone from the start of Iron Mario. So currently, since Iron Mario started, we have in the lead is Cheese and Fur. Obviously, Fur's excluded, with 16 each. Small Ant with 11. Simply with 10. Bubsy with 8. CJ with 7. 360 Chrism with 4. Andy has 2, and IPK and Chelsea are yet to enter the leaderboard on this one. So currently it's between Chelsea and IPK. So $5 donation, get it in to see who you want to be safe from wearing Donkey Kong costume during the Mario Mafia. And with that, we are raising money for Urban Arts, and we are now in the finals. So we've got 4 streamers in the finals for Iron Mario. And we also have a $20 donation saying, where's the Colonel? 2 minutes ago, $20. I don't know, like, runners are ready. Oh, runners are ready.
Are we going to just jump over, count them down?
We're just going to jump over, count them down. No time to waste. Production wants to do that drive home as soon as possible. So. Oh, yeah, they got to roll a lot of cable. Like, guys, you guys don't see this, but the amount of cabling that there is around here.
There's
like,
so much.
if you saw how the magic was made, you would think this is a nightmare. So, runners, are you ready? Bubsy! Whoa, right. For your first star, Bubsy, you need to be blindfolded. So, runners, thumbs up if you're all ready. Right, we're going to count you in. Princess Fur, count us down.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And here we are with 4 times of the most what? Oh, wait, there is no opening cutscene. Ripped from me.
They didn't even need to skip Lakitu.
I know, right?
So out of all of them, which one do you think rolled the best fit?
Ooh, I think Simply's is pretty.
That's what I was going to
I like
say.
Simply's.
Yeah.
It's got a little more coordination.
Oh, right
That is
into
true, that is true.
right into
Well,
the
no,
wing cap stage
Chris with the blue.
That, yeah.
Yeah, I am a fan of Chris's. It does have like coordination too.
And then Bubsy has kind of like got the Temu version of Luigi.
Yeah, I can see it.
I like the yellow and orange, but yeah, Chris does have the blue, and his Mario, his face kind of does look normal. Like the hair, the face, it's kind of just Mario, but
Yeah.
blue.
too. Interesting start for Bubsy, getting the key to the downstairs.
Unlocks a lot right away, yeah. This is my first time watching, like, seriously paying attention to Iron Mario. So this is the randomizer, but essentially you're doing it damageless.
And then once you leave a stage, if you go into another stage, you can't go back.
Okay, so you have to stay. If you go to a different stage, you can't go back. There's no going back, basically.
From what I've heard. And also, there's an extra box in each stage, which, have you ever heard of Green Demon?
Yeah.
So basically, Green Demon is in
Okay.
every stage.
There's a green demon in every stage you have to watch out for if you're going to be opening boxes.
And then,
Got it.
And then Mips and Toads can spawn in any stage, whereas in
Oh.
normal randomizers, Mips and Toad would just spawn. Well, Mips would be the same place, but Toad would spawn anywhere in the castle.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Good to know.
Amadeus with a $10 donation. Can this be used to Uber Eats some toppers for Simply? And with 2 entries for the Simply badge.
Sorry, that money's going to the charity.
Yeah.
You wish we could spend it on Simply.
Chris with a quick 5 in LLL.
Yeah,
to
already.
start.
How is he at 5? I looked away for a second. I was admiring Simply's fit.
Isn't this what he just did in the qualifier too? He just started
Yeah.
and didn't stop.
That's exactly it.
How many did he get in the qualifier?
50-something?
That's crazy. He almost just beat it.
Yep.
He just beat it in a race.
Yep.
If someone beats the game here, do they just win? Is that
Unless someone else does
like a-
too, and then it's a It's to see who has most stars. So
Okay.
you probably don't want to go into Bowser in the Sky because then your star count is you're just done.
Well, can
Okay.
you not keep going after that?
Well, another rule of Iron Mario is that once you've entered a stage, you can keep going into that stage as many times as you want, but as soon as you choose a new stage, the previous stages get locked.
Yeah.
So that would be true for every stage in the game up until Bowser in the Sky.
So if you go to Bowser in the Sky and then leave, you can't go back into it to finish the game?
Well, that and also all of the levels that they have done previously. So if you're just trying to get as fast as stars as you possibly can, you might not have any levels left to go into.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, Chris thought he jumped on top of the piranha plant, but it woke up, ending his first run early.
That's the most...
I mean, if there's a time to end a run, it's probably within the first minute or two, right?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah.
true.
The thing that hurts me the most is hearing the game over music just from taking damage.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
because let's face it, as speedrunners, we don't see the game over screen.
That's
Like,
right.
we don't.
That's not something that I think.
Unless it's Odyssey, because it's pretty much a game over screen every death with the coins going down.
Yeah, just-
Yeah.
Demon Fire with a $25 donation saying, why is it called Iron Mario if they aren't always wearing a metal cap?
That's a good
That's
point.
true.
They actually
thought of
are,
that.
but the visual effect isn't there, so it's just an added challenge.
And a $10 donation from Epic Crossover. Last donation from me. It's been an absolutely fantastic experience here in New York City. Donate for Monkey. Well, someone will be wearing the monkey.
It's true.
Yep.
I want CJ to wear it.
Yeah, CJ would be happy to wear it, I bet.
I mean, to be fair, all we need is IPK and Chelsea to get 8 donations worth of badges, and
bad, that's not
Andy to
bad.
get 6, Chris
Prism
to
to
get
Wait.
4. and-
CJ's coming over here.
Yo, CJ, how's it going?
How's it going?
I know
There's not.
there is a wireless mic, but you won't be able to hear anything.
Anything you'd like to say, CJ?
I'm really close to first face right now.
That's true.
They are sleeping together
Thanks.
while they're here.
Heartbreaking
Am I
death from
holding it?
Bubsia, who got attacked
Oh, okay.
by a money bag.
All right,
Oh, yeah, I
CJ
mean-
has joined in on the couch.
Yeah, I'm the best Iron Mario player on this couch, so they wanted me to come over.
Finally an expert.
Hang on.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Do you feel as offended as I do right now? I mean, I've never done Iron Mario, but do you
I
not
mean,
feel offended right now?
We both got eliminated. What can I say?
Yep.
See, they didn't even let me take part because they were worried.
CJ's too content filled. He didn't want it to be like a complete blowout.
Yeah. I was watching Chris, and it was like watching a child do really well at a sport. But I'm a full-grown man, and I could leave him in the dust if I wanted to.
Whoa!
Yeah, you would have finished the game twice.
Yeah,
if
I would have
you-
gotten 120 in the hour if I
Yeah.
really tried.
In the hour, okay.
Guys, we're $47.63 away from $34,000.
Oh my gosh.
That's so much.
That is a lot of dollars.
That's more dollars than I've ever seen.
I mean, yeah, what would that even look like? Like, if you had $34,000 in your hand?
Well, I don't know, because you guys have dollar bills over here.
Yeah.
Like single dollar bills.
Yeah, like if you were to do it in like pound coins, for what we have, that would be like really heavy.
You could be buried in it.
Yeah.
Well, in like hundreds, I guess that's not even that much because one like a stack of cash you see in movies, that's like 10,000, right? There's just be 3 of those. I guess that's not that crazy looking.
But do it in ones instead.
In ones, yeah, you got
Right,
100.
I need someone to go rob a bank for me and get $33,952 of $1 bills.
No, you-
unmarked, unsequential.
You donate all this money in cash, right? So you just bring a big pile of money to Urban Arts and
With a big bag saying swag.
yeah.
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 Yeah, that would be a wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I suppose.
Or like a big truck. True.
Oh, we can do it all in pennies.
Yeah.
It really teaches you the value of money.
Wait, do you guys still have pennies in the U.S.?
Yeah.
For some reason.
That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they got like pennies, pennies, dimes, nickels, quarters.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nickel before dime, sorry.
Wow, yeah, that does not make sense.
3 cents for 1 penny, that's crazy.
What do you mean? You got to save those pennies.
Why?
Yeah, for money. You
For
know?
money. You got to spend money
It's
to make
true,
money.
they'll add up.
If you say no to 1,000 pennies, that's $10, small ant.
No, that's $30.
I don't know where the fuck you're doing that math.
They just told us pennies are worth 3 cents. Or something.
It costs 3 cents to make a penny.
Oh, to make it, yeah.
So basically, for every penny, it's already depreciated in value.
Yeah, but then like, how much does a $100 bill cost to make? Probably not $100. So like overall, they're still making money. Or saving
Yeah, why
money.
don't they only make $100 bills and then they're always making money?
That's a good point.
Yeah, and then everything costs like 100. Well, we're just gonna like transition to yen.
Chris with another death after 3 stars on that run.
No, it's okay.
No, my go. What?
We know he can get 40 in 30 minutes. So.
He used all his skill on the last one.
We have a $50 donation from Snellman's Deep. I love messing with cheese, but I don't want him to end up as Donkey Kong, so entering in for 10 entries of the cheese badge.
What? Why not? He would look
Nice.
so handsome as Donkey Kong.
You know, Chris has like maybe the most lock-in face I've ever seen.
Yeah?
But the weird part was when he was going to throw that baby penguin off the edge, he had that face. There was no smile. There was no anything.
remorse.
He was just locked in on killing the penguin.
Look, SM64, there's 2 rules. You kill the penguin and you punch Toad.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think he'd be that serious about it.
Like, you at least have some joy in
Simply-
Whimsy in doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, simply with the death at 10.
I think he got hit by a bat.
Yeah, a bat went down, hit him, and was he in Hazy Maze Cave?
He was indeed.
There's
He
so
was
many
in the poison
perspectives.
area.
Oh, and his fit is so much worse this time.
It is. It's a
That-
Yeah,
downgrade.
that's got to mess with morale.
That is bad
Yeah.
for morale. Why?
He looks sunburned as all hell.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a couple of donations here. We got a $25 donation from Master Mime, which with that, that was the one that took us over $34,000.
Oh my god.
Okay. Wait, it jumped up
So
to
between
34.
Snellman's Deep was $50. That took us over it.
But
Yeah.
Because then we had the $25 from Mastermind. I've been peer pressured into trying to help Chelsea get out of Monkey, but I want it to be known that I still would like Chelsea to be Monkey again, so I'm torn. 5 entries for the Chelsea badge.
Well, that goes against what they want.
Then a $200 donation from
Wow.
Green Griffin,
yeah.
which says
okay.
this is a suboptimal way to get a Switch 2 with 4 entries for the Switch 2.
Okay.
If you win, it is a discount, though.
Right.
Okay. Simply with a slightly better fit this time. Looks like he just went for the re-roll. He did not like the fit. He went for a new one. How do we feel about it?
I think re-rolling for fit is like a smart play for the morale.
Yeah. Simply thumbs up or down on the fit. Okay. He's into it.
Yeah.
He's into the fit.
I was
This
gonna
is the one.
reroll the fit more, and then I just kept dying at 0 stars, and I was like, it's not worth it.
Can I also point out the greatest message in chat comes from someone called Fallout Fan? Is that someone from your chat?
I recognize them.
Yeah.
They've been around.
I was going to draw fur fan art, but I'm just looking at the screenshot. I took fur in the dress.
You
Yeah.
can't do better.
Just
Like
a-
no
yeah.
piece of art could top that.
Yeah.
I am in the dress. I'm
Fur
still in
in
the
that
dress.
dress is a piece of art.
Is this the last day for the Mario Summit? Yes, this is the last event before we go into Mario Mafia.
Oh, we unlocked that?
Dude,
Oh,
if,
we
if I
unlocked-
get
oh, yeah, we
Luigi,
unlocked
I'm
it.
gonna freak out.
Freak out.
I just really want to get Luigi.
If I get Peach again, that's crazy. You think having one of the outfits on will be like a buff or a debuff in it? Like, will people not want to kill you because it's funny to have Peach in the circle? Or will
yeah.
they want to kill you because they're
You're-
evil and sick and twisted?
I mean,
I wouldn't kill you again this time.
Again.
So why is this here?
look, so that Regato mix has been sat underneath this table the whole event.
It has been, yeah.
I don't know why there is.
CJ, you have the
Yeah.
wireless mic. You can like show the people.
Oh, yeah, you
behind
can
the
walk
stage.
You
over.
can walk around. You just
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I've noticed over the last few days that there's just, I guess I'll go on Simply's cam. This bag of rice crackers. No one's eaten any.
You want to try one, CJ?
I kind of want to open them.
I don't know whose they are. So
Yeah, I don't know if
they
we're
not?
allowed
I
to.
don't
Like,
wanna- I don't
they've
wanna-
been here this whole time.
Yeah, let's not steal anyone's
Although
food.
I will
Yeah.
say, whoever's it is, they clearly don't give a fuck about them because they've
Whoa!
been sitting on the floor for
Whoa.
3 days.
The F-bomb, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a pretty powerful word
Yeah.
for some rice. Anyways, cheese is at 13 by now.
Yeah, that's
by
pretty
the way.
good.
Cheese with a solid
Cheese
start.
is kind of crushing this attempt.
This is still Cheese's first run, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
So speaking of cheese, we have a $10 donation from Mr. G-Man, which I'm not going to read it all out because I don't know how to pronounce one words and it might get me in trouble. So it says, cheese, please win for someone, and then chess A. But I am not reading that word because that's a bit too risque.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
I'll read it.
No, you won't.
You won't.
No, you won't, CJ.
And a $75 donation from Graying Dragon, which says, looking, I wish giant chess sussy would disintegrate me down to my constituent atoms right in front of my family with one mighty swoop of its awesome cake.
I was thinking just that.
5 entries for the Simply badge, 5 entries for the Small Amp badge, 5 entries for the Cheese
Oh,
badge.
thank you for the entries.
Simply,
Man.
Cheese, Small Amp.
Not me. What am I putting this outfit on for? What did I kiss the badge for?
Did you already do it?
I did do that.
Hey, really?
Yeah. We had to put it in like a piece of like plastic wrap to try and make sure it wouldn't like smudge off. It still might.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
we confused
donate at
everything.
your own risk.
We confused everything because I started saying, oh yeah, let's get some cling film, which is not called cling film over here, is it?
No.
No.
I figured out what you meant though.
I
Okay,
know
wait.
what
What do you call it in the U.S.? Because I know my mom calls it saran wrap. Some people call
Yeah.
it stretch wrap.
Saran wrap.
Some
That
people call
one
it
I've not heard.
plastic wrap.
I think saran wrap's most proper.
But if you said plastic wrap or cling wrap, I would just know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
Yeah.
We know what you're talking about.
$10 donation from Key Cannon. Oh, I know where this one's going. The comment,
Ooh,
Chris
simply
Wow.
done again.
Chris Wow.
The
wow.
fit was not
wow.
good enough.
Wow. 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 Ow. Ow. Wow. 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 Ow. Ow.
That's it?
Yeah, that was it.
Thought
I
it
was
would go on
expecting,
longer.
Just a
I
full
thought it
breath.
would go on longer. So, you know what, Key Cannon, you've really let me down on this one.
Chris Wowers in the chat.
Looks like Bubsia on his best run. Cheese on his best run. Chrism about to be on his best run. Simply building momentum with his new fit, getting used to it, getting adjusted, grabbing
Yeah.
monkeys,
He's very sunburned again. It looks
monkeying
like.
around.
Monkeying around just like somebody's about to be in 45 minutes.
Yo.
Yeah.
True.
That's true. And currently on the chopping block is IPK.
Gulp.
I'm just letting you guys know I'm really hungry right now, so if I say anything weird, just know.
You want me to
that-
get you a snack, a treat?
Oh, I would take a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Do
know
you
what
guys
you have.
do you guys have like the Snickers advert over here? It's like you're
Yes,
not you
we
when
do.
you're hungry.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
some
we do.
nuts, Yeah.
That is the main marketing strategy of them for sure. Oh my gosh. Chris, get out of there. Chris is
This
just
is a
he's just sliding
nightmare.
on the mountain. Uh-oh. He's out of there. This is great. Oh, these reds seem like a nightmare.
Yeah, sometimes they're just like halfway off the ledge
Oh,
for some
yeah.
reason.
so that bag, by the way, is rice crackers, and that was bought for us, but none of us knew it until just
Oh,
now.
I'm eating it then.
It was for us?
Yeah, that was for
Yo.
the staff and runners this whole weekend.
CJ gets some snacks.
And that's
Oh
from
my
Bushika,
gosh.
who was here all weekend and has never told any of us. And just
Really?
DM'd us.
It's a regato mix. What did they got in there?
Yo, we've got a $200 donation
Oh.
again from Green Griffin.
Oh my gosh.
Is $400 still technically a discount with 4 entries for the Nintendo Switch 2?
Depends on where you live.
Yeah.
Techgnome with a $10 donation. Hashtag couch. Get CJ a snack.
We
Oh
got
my
him.
gosh, we're
Entering
bringing
into
it
the
back.
Fur and CJ badge.
We have the wasabi crescent, chili mochi, sweet soy square, sweet soy flour, crunchy mochi, sweet soy twist, classic crescent. Crescent? Is that how you say that? Why?
Crescent.
Crescent.
Anonymous with
I
a
almost
$5
said croissant.
donation entering for the Fur badge.
Cheese
Yippee!
wheel, paprika
Cheese
square. Yeah.
Speaking of
And
cheese,
crunchy pop.
he's almost at 20.
It's all right. It's like Chex Mix, but it's
Rice.
premium Asian rice crackers made with Thai jasmine rice instead of trail mix.
Guys, we're less than $500 away from the updated stretch goal of 35,000.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Bushika, as well, for the snacks.
Chat been going crazy today. They are bumping those numbers up.
Are the games randomized? Yes. Every seed that these guys roll is randomized. The moment they take damage, they die.
Actually, correction, this is actually completely vanilla Super Mario 64 if you watch closely.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
You'd think I'd know this after
Yeah,
9 years of
it
commentating,
happens.
but
No, this is how the game normally looks.
Well, this is how it is in the U.S.
Yeah, every version they sold in the U.S. was personalized.
This is
okay.
NTSC.
Yeah, see, I'm so used to playing Japanese. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. $15 donations from Skash saying, Fur, you look awesome.
Thanks.
Entering in 3 points for the Fur badge.
Sorry, I was thinking of what to say because they do thumbnail art for me.
Oh, I see
And
the
they,
thumbnails
and they have
now.
they have drawn my character in a Peach outfit. I'm pretty sure.
For what?
Oh, for this
They
moment.
just did. Yeah, they were
They
getting.
just did.
They
for
knew this
fun.
day was coming.
Yeah.
Are they
crazy.
the one who made the animation?
No.
Are they? Do they write for The Simpsons? Because they're predicting the future right now.
I'll have to ask.
Resting sub with a $30 donation. I might have wants to mess with Cheese for Mario Party, but I don't want him to become Monkey. Good luck on the run, babe. 6 entries for Cheese's badge.
Wait, she's kind of on a crazy run right now.
Yeah.
21.
Just. Oh. Almost got hit by that bird.
Which I should point out, a better run than all of the second group so far.
Really.
Wait, what was the highest run in the second group?
It was 18 or 19, I think.
Oh, wow.
Simply
It
got
was
it.
18, yeah.
Yeah.
Second
Dude,
group was
simply
having
grabbing
a
that
much harder time.
star and like falling into the quicksand scared me.
Who?
Cheese. Sorry, I think I said
Cheese.
simply. My bad.
Like, there's quicksand in DDD?
There might be. I don't know. It's Iron Mario. Anything can happen.
Maybe.
Okay, we have another $200 donation from Green Griffin.
Oh my god. Okay, now you've lost money.
Green Griffin going
No,
crazy.
wait, well, hang on. Okay, here is to account for living in America.
Okay.
4 entries for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah, that covers.
I don't think it's a discount anymore.
I think it's like recommended retail price at this point now, isn't it? Maybe
I think it's a.
tax write-off. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's for wait, that's a good point.
Yeah.
$15 donation for SLFTW. Your costumes are great, especially Smant's custom skin. Entering in for the Bubsy badge, the Small Ant badge, and the Cheese badge.
What does that mean?
Thank you.
I'm guessing you dressed as yourself.
I'm glad they noticed. CJ was actually wearing my skin on the couch.
Yeah, it smells kind of weird.
Yeah, I know. I get that a lot.
So Small Ant, Bubsy.
There's currently hardcore math happening over here.
Yeah, they're adding up manually all of the
Yeah.
the donations.
And then a $10 donation from Bertie's and Porridge saying, "Let's go Cheese. Nee Goo Goo Bub needs his babe coins."
They got you to say it.
Ah.
So that's how you say it.
What are you saying?
Because
Right, that
before we
makes
were afraid to
sense.
say it, but
Yeah.
then they pronounced it for us, and we're like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Cheerios, Chelsea. Chris Wow, Chris Hat, less than 3, entering in for the free 60 Chris M badge from the signed Mario badge and the Urban Art shirt signed by the runners.
What do you guys think the M stands for?
Mario.
No.
I think it stands for his last name.
Oh, Bubsy. Bubsy almost going down into a
That was
whirlpool
crazy.
quicksand.
Bubsy is doing really well for somebody who's never seen the game before.
How many times is this?
How
I'm just wondering how many times it's been mentioned.
We're
that
like Bubsy
specific
as
one.
chatters probably right now, because
Yeah.
I'd imagine he gets that joke every single day.
Every single stream.
But you know what? We haven't seen Bubsy as chatters, but then to be fair, neither's Bubsy.
True. Yeah.
I also, to be fair, yesterday when the stream ended, we were leaving to get food, and Bubsy went, "Wow, this is the first day in a long time I didn't wear a blindfold." Apparently, this is an everyday thing for him.
Yeah.
Okay, donations are coming in. $20 donation from BioSig. Wanted to throw some love to the hosts and other streamers at the event, entering in for the Chelsea and Andy badge and the SMO and host badge as well. Woohoo! So Chelsea and Andy get an extra 1. Let me just add that on real quick. It's really annoying because this laptop doesn't have a number pad on the right-hand side.
A numpad, yeah.
And then we have a $25 donation from Anonymous, entering 5 times for the Andy badge.
Okay.
I do want to point out now, everyone is on their best run.
Oh.
That is true.
Oh my.
You're right.
Everyone, with every star,
The stakes are high.
gets a new high score.
And now all that matters is first. Second won't cut it anymore.
It's true.
No one will care if you get second. You get.
Oh, I just noticed there's like custom music in this. Like that's Ocarina of Time, isn't it?
Yeah, there's other
Yeah.
N64 games. There was also Galaxy music at one point.
Do you know what? I'm really glad as well because I couldn't be bothered to get all this set up, but luckily we're using one of my laptops. So
now you get to
I've
play.
now got Iron Mario and I don't need to do any setup for it.
You just get to go.
Yep. Guess what I'm doing on the plane back?
God, I would rather do anything else, to be honest.
Post your PB when you land.
Yeah, I'll do that. That works.
Oh yeah, and see what you can get on a, what is it, like 9-hour flight?
6.5 hours, luckily.
Wait, 6.5?
Oh yeah, so flying from the other end of the US
Yeah?
to here is a similar time as it took me to fly from the UK to here.
Yeah, you have like the same flight as me, and I'm in Canada.
Yep.
Yep.
We've got Dolores from Visage
Oh,
She's
With a-
scaring me.
with a $130 donation.
Wow.
With the comment chess lurk. With that, we have hit $35,000.
Let's go!
And another $75 donation from Wasil, entering in for the Fur badge, the Switch 2, and the Small Amp badge.
where'd all the love for me go? I haven't gotten a single badge in so long.
Yeah, it's so weird that, you know, you got a $1,000 donation and then the donation slowed down a little bit.
Well, that was one person.
Was
Someone
it?
else do $1,000 for my badge.
But no, seriously, guys, like, as these guys are running, $35,000 and still climbing. You guys are absolutely
Insane.
amazing. Thank you so much. Like, oh, man. Like, this is why I love flying out to these events. For this moment exactly. So, you've made my year, guys, and it's only April. Like, this is better than my birthday, which was like a week ago.
What's your birthday?
A week ago.
A week ago exactly?
Yeah.
Mine-
Thank you.
Mine's
yeah,
the
happy
day
belated
after.
birthday.
$10 donation from Anonymous, entering in for the SMO and host signed Mario Summit badge. Oh, we don't have a spreadsheet for that one, duh. So yeah, wow, $35,087.37. I would ask a favor from anyone in the chat though, please donate. When you do your donation, please put 63 cents at the end of it.
Nope.
I want that even number.
Do like 61 cents.
Yeah.
Maybe 62 just for fun.
Oh man.
Or 64.
Ooh.
For Mario 64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
64 cents. There you go.
I think that's a really good point, CJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's with a horrible red
He's
coin
just-
placement here.
He's staring at it, being like, "Do I do it?
I mean, the wall jumps
Do
there.
I do it?"
Is it his last one? If it's his last one, that is a part of the problem too. 'cause
Very smart.
Oh,
Yeah.
problem
Okay.
solving from
he,
cheese.
he could do the wall jump after grabbing it, but he'd get the cutscene, and then that would completely mess up the wall
yeah,
jump timing.
true.
Clocking in 29.
toss-up.
All the other racers tied at 15.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, that's crazy.
Then they're all on their best runs. This is at this point Cheese's game to lose.
Yeah, so all Cheese needs is to have a bad stage, and then for these guys to just keep going.
Yeah, and then one of them needs to keep going. That's it.
Yeah. And the thing is, the caliber of these runners, like, you've got one of the best blindfolded, if not the best blindfolded runner in SM64. You've got
Probably the
two
best.
goats of the game,
Yeah.
Former world record holders.
former world record holders,
And Chris.
And
And
Chris is
Chris.
Okay,
and
Chris
Chris,
is
one
no-
of the best Iron Mario runners we have.
Yeah,
I was going to
that's
say
fair.
probably
Yeah.
if Bubsy is like arguably the best blindfolded runner, I would say that Chris is probably the best randomizer player.
Yes, exactly. So
Yeah.
you've got four absolute titans of their respective fields of SM64.
Should have been me up there, man.
Yeah.
What are your accolades in Super Mario 64, CJ?
Yeah.
He's a Joe.
He was a Joe.
Everyone loves an underdog.
That's right. Certified underdog.
I was
CJF.
saying, if they just put me on non-randomized Mario 64, but still I die in one hit, I think I had a decent chance. It still would have been tough.
I don't even know if that's true.
We have a $10.
If it would be tough? Or if I'd have a chance.
If you'd have a chance.
What the hell?
We have a $10.64 donation from Anonymous saying, I want to see more streamers in princess dresses. We only have the one, sadly, guys. And then a $1.32 from Resting Sub saying, gotta get to that 69 cents. Bit late there because someone had already done an odd number. then Graying Dragon with a $30.64 saying, CJ's expressions during Iron Mario were cinema. Thanks. Also, got a gamba for that fur kiss badge.
I did kiss it. I can't
Not-
promise that it won't come off, but because I put lipstick on first.
Yeah, one
like I
entry for fur,
promised.
5 for CJ.
We have to relaminate
Oh, really?
that
Okay,
badge.
okay. I was a bit offended. I thought they were like, wow, CJ was cinema. Anyways, I want Fur's badge. I hate when they do that. If we include the stuff from the hide and seek, though, I think I have a good chance at not
Wait,
getting
Chris had
last.
what in LLL?
Chris just got 2 stars in LLL without leaving the stage because 2 toads were there that just handed
Yo!
him
What?
stars.
That's crazy.
Two toes?
Yeah.
So I didn't
Very
know this
good
about
luck.
Iron Mario. Do the toads get randomized into the actual levels?
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the same with MIPS as well.
How many are
Okay.
there? 3? How many toads are there?
You got basement,
3.
then upstairs,
Wow.
then Tippy.
And
Yeah.
2 of them both in the same stage. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Simply and Chrism tied for 19.
Yeah,
right
they're
now.
kind of catching up to Cheese. Like Cheese had doubled their score just a little bit ago, and now he's only like 10 away.
The cheese is still going strong, so
13 away. They are doing some catch up.
Chrism's situation scares
Yeah,
me
he's
right now, just
trying
being
to
like
look
at the top
around.
of this room.
Right, we've updated the stretch goal again.
What? Oh my god, bro.
Never afraid.
The
Never give
slide
up,
on.
Yeah.
never surrender.
Man was 1 pixel away from touching that lava.
Yep.
Yeah, mods need to check the hitboxes. Like,
Yeah, I think Chris has invincibility on.
Wait, so tea and cake, where have you put these doodlings? Just out of curiosity.
Simply's going for secrets right now, and 2 of them are on the back side of the mountain here where you have to slide down, do some kicks.
that's scary.
Gets him.
He's kicking. He's getting it. He's safe.
I was just showing a picture of me is all.
That is so good.
And they've drawn that
lovely.
since you've been sat here.
You're
Yeah.
so pretty.
Thank you guys for giving me the link to that and giving the whole of chat a link to that. A couple more. Oh, wait, we got a few more donations here.
Oh.
$25 donation from Anonymous saying CJ the GOAT entering 5 times for Fur's name back.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic debated.
Whatever, man.
I hope CJ's still my friend after this.
I just won't be your goddamn chat's friend.
A $69.69 donation.
Whoa!
The
Nice.
double nice.
Can we make everyone wear a monkey costume because 8 together strong?
Bubsy,
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Gets
What
hit by
happened?
the fire spitter, and he's back to 0.
He did a wall jump up and just landed on a fire that got spit out. Just so awful.
Okay, but fit check on Bubsy?
Yeah, let's see it.
You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of fire.
That is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Kinda
Yeah.
fire. The gloves match the hat. Bonus
Sure.
points for that.
And the boots match the pants.
Yeah. Nah, I'm a fan.
Yeah, that works.
I do like cheeses a lot. It's very colorful.
Yeah, that's why he's at 33.
Anyway, continue with
Yeah.
the donations. Thank you, It's 420 for the $69.69. Mr. Hyrule 2 with the $1.72 donation saying, Cheese, please meet me in VC for the thing. And anyone in Cheese's community, we all know what the thing is. It's fine. We don't need to say it. Trans girl Rachel with a $5 donation saying, please do not let Dangers tell anyone what the green M&M and brown M&M were doing on his couch and why there's now M&M minis all over the carpet.
Yeah, no, you don't want to know.
Dude.
Wait, what are the M&M minis?
No, you don't want to know.
Signify?
Yeah, you don't
You
want
weren't
to know.
supposed to
They just
ask.
said not to ask.
No,
Ask
I don't
again.
want to know why they're on your carpet. I just want to know what they signify or like what they.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Like, you need to control your M&Ms more, man.
When a
Like-
mommy M&M and a daddy M&M love each other very much,
But okay,
that's it.
Okay.
the green and the brown ones are both the sexy ones, right?
Wait, what?
Well, oh yeah, because I'm the only one.
Hey, chat.
Yeah, CJ goes
is
back
CJ
and
the only
watches
one?
those commercials.
Yeah, those commercials worked, man.
Yeah,
I was
they-
running to
they
the store
were,
for
yeah.
M&Ms.
Fur
every
and I
time.
have been sharing a room with him, and he's like, "Can I put on some white noise?" And it's just the M&M commercials.
and I just can't fall asleep because my eyes are glued to this.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
just stays up all night.
It's a shame what they did to her.
And the brown is the question I'm getting from chat. CJ's done nothing wrong. Everyone else is saying you're caught. We have a $10 donation from Lolatree saying donating for Fur's outfit because the timing is very funny.
Why is the timing? Oh, they're making a Princess Peach Showtime thumbnail for me. That's my other thumbnail.
Oh, okay.
artist.
Chess fell with the Chess A comment with a $1.31 donation, and then a $5.64 donation from Lichtenberg saying, "Am I too late? Anyways, good luck to everyone and happy late birthday wish to Mr. War." Thank you. Entering in for the Bubsy assigned badge.
By the way, if you ever, I feel like we're getting concrete proof that Fur pays his thumbnail artist very well.
Yeah, a bit too
They're
well.
all donating.
I think they're just really excited for the Peach outfit.
They're like, I've been waiting years for this moment.
And our editor donated.
True.
It's true. What if that was just another person with the same name?
Yeah.
Who just happened to donate to the two of us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
possible.
just really like you.
There was a lot of overlap for us.
And then with that, we've now almost at $35,250. Like, I'd say we put the stretch goal up again.
We're hitting 50,000
Like,
tonight.
If we I was about to say, if we hit that 40,000 tonight, I mean, I do this normally at pace where I'll say that if we hit a certain goal, I'll get a tattoo of a boo on my arm. I'm going to say it here because I don't know. I think it'd be crazy if we hit. I'll get the boo tattoo on my arm if we hit the 40K.
Oh my
Like,
god.
Hey.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. I've said it for the last two paces and we've always come just shy.
All right.
So maybe this is the day that I can get that boo tattoo.
Well,
Third time's the charm.
let's hope you really meant that.
Key Cannon
Right,
with a
chat?
$10 donation saying, can we get some Chris Wow?
Chris Wow.
Chris Wow.
Chris Wow.
Chris Wow. Chris
No.
Wow.
I don't
Chris
know.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow. Ow, ow, ow.
I met Chris this weekend, and it was crazy. The first night we hung out, it was like when you watch Forrest Gump, and Forrest Gump is just like part of all these historical moments. Chris was just explaining his life like it was like that. He's like,
He's like the Forrest Gump of
yeah,
speedrunning.
you know I'm the reason gift subs exist.
It's true though.
what do
That's
you
the
mean?
thing.
You are getting some backup in the chat, by the way, CJ.
On the
yeah,
M&M?
I was wrong. Brown is a sexy character.
Yeah.
I clearly don't know my M&Ms.
Yeah, with the glasses.
I mean, what else is going to sell M&Ms besides sex appeal?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chocolate is a, what is it called?
They want people turned
Like an
on when eating their chocolate.
Aphrodisiac.
What is it? Because you can eat enough chocolate to simulate a certain aspect, but to eat that much would
Which
kill
aspect?
you. Euphoria.
Oh.
I like that show. Bubsy had a really good start with TTC. It is a
Yeah,
fast
up to
one if
8
you're good
already.
at it.
Can we
My
just point out
goodness.
cheese is still on 35?
Yeah.
Hey,
She's on
Yeah.
35, but I mean,
Definitely-
Simply and Chris are both at 25.
Yeah, Cheese is definitely like, he's late game. He's taking it a bit slower, attached to the run, which is super fair. You might as well milk every star you can at this point and just hope no one can catch up.
Yeah, it's Cheese's game to lose right now.
Where Chris, Simply, Bubsy, they all got to play fast, so they're playing catch up. Cheese is in the driver's seat for sure.
And there's 23 minutes left to go.
That's
so
plenty of time to catch up, though.
It's-
That is
It is,
a lot
yeah.
of time.
But it's plenty of time to catch up, but it's not plenty of time if you're cheese and takes a death now.
Yeah.
Unless you can get very lucky and get like 4 of those quick stages with open stars, all in close proximity.
Yeah.
So, you want your JRBs, you want your DDD, you want your TTC.
Dude, DDD's nice.
Oh, yeah.
just can't die.
We've got a $200 donation.
Ooh.
Again
Oh
from
my God.
Green Griffin.
Green Griffin.
4 entries again for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Bro,
Oh my gosh.
Look, these tariffs ain't going to be that bad. Like, come on, man. Like,
10,000% there.
and then Cat's Up with a 55.64 donation saying, thank you, CJ, for being brave enough to say what we all wanted to say.
Dude, exactly.
Entering in only once for your badge. And a Nintendo Switch 2.
Bro, come on. Get your priorities straight.
Every time somebody mentions you, like with a donation, I've been like leaning in to look at the tracker and see if they gave it to me or not.
They do. Half the time they do. Now, because you said it, someone's going to give like $1,000 and be like, I love CJ. He saved my life. He's honestly the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. 200 for fur.
Do you know what? When we said about doing the race at the end and including all the streamers, I forgot one very important thing. Over $1,000 was raised to tell IPK to get wrecked.
That is actually a very good
IPK
point.
is losing.
That is a very good point. The hate is real.
Yeah.
If they didn't raise that $1,000, I think IPK won that race.
Honestly, probably.
Skipping, there were so many levels that he
Well,
needed to
that was the
skip
thing.
and
It
just
was like $1,200 to say no, get wrecked, and no one voted
couldn't.
for him to skip.
$0 is really actually impressive.
Yeah, the fact that not a single human. Tragic.
He should be proud of that.
Can we
Even
get-
though they all hated him, like he should be proud that he was able to cause that much emotion in people.
Can we get an update on badge counts? So since the beginning of Iron Mario, Chelsea has had 6, Cheese has had 38, Small Ant has had 18, Bubsy has had 10, CJ has had 14,
We're
Andy
making a
has
comeback.
8, Chris has 5, Simply has 17, Fur has 28, Dangers only has 2, and IPK has yet to enter the leaderboard.
That's big.
IPK with 0. I'm feeling a bit bad.
I know, but we said that about Dangers earlier, and then look
It's
what
true.
happened.
It's
Yeah,
true.
and then Dangers got $2,000
And then,
in
we
donations.
and then we said it about CJ, and then someone went, "Hey, here's $1,000 for badges, 180
Yep.
entries."
And nobody else contributed. No, I'm just kidding.
That was half of them. Was that $1,000 donation?
Has Cheese had a single death this whole time?
I think
At the
sure.
beginning,
one.
wasn't
Was
Yeah,
that the
one.
very
Yeah.
beginning?
Yeah.
You really locked in since then. It's been very consistent.
Yeah, we're nearly hitting the 40-minute mark, which,
40 minutes, 40 stars almost.
yeah. I'm thinking
Cheese
if
star a
anyone
minute.
wants to beat Cheese, they're going to have to keep their run going.
Yes.
You just have to play your game. Don't worry about the other guy. But obviously, you need them to mess up.
He is in a tricky stage though, right? Cheese right now?
I died here, so that's how you know it's hard.
Yeah, that's true. But you didn't have a great outfit on.
I
Cheese
didn't?
does. Yeah, no, your outfits weren't the greatest, and that's really what.
I had some good ones. He's going
But
so
not when you're in the
fast.
stage.
Sorry,
How is he going so fast?
the audience has corrected me. IPK does have 1 entry.
Okay.
Ah.
I missed it because they entered
Ooh,
it
let's
for the
go,
DVD as well.
IPK.
But still last, right?
Still last, yeah.
Okay.
$15 donation from Darian Lorna saying IPK less than 3, entering for the IPK badge 3 times.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Let's go. Danger's in last place once again.
Unfortunately, though, Dangers is safe because they're already dressed as Luigi.
So that does put IPK in the real last place.
However, 2 more for IPK, and then Chris is in the firing line for Monkey.
Ooh. I really want to see CJ in the firing line for Monkey.
That'd be tough.
Yeah.
A $5 donation from Anonymous saying, I love CJ. He saved my life. He's honestly the greatest thing that ever happened to me. With a badge entry for Fur.
All right, man. All right.
He said it was with $1,000 though. so you
Who
just-
was that from?
That was from Anonymous.
We'll never
I
know.
hate that chatter, bro.
Yeah.
I'm banning them.
Anonymous?
I actually do own that Donkey Kong costume. Not that one, but I own the same one.
One thing I
Pretty
will
good.
say, being in the New York heat, wearing this on top of my normal clothes, the Mario one, like,
It
I
is-
feel sorry if I get stopped at the airport and someone searches my bag because it's just going to be sweaty.
Oh, man.
They'll be like, have you got,
They open it and a
They'll be like-
green puff comes out like.
no,
with
it'll be like,
with a
have you got any
skull and
liquids
crossbones.
in? Have you got any liquids in your bag? Oh, hang on a second, let me just get my shirt.
God.
Would TSA allow that if you just got like a shirt sopping wet in your bag? Would they let you bring it through?
I mean,
Yeah.
I would test it out, but I'd want to be able to come back.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
how sweaty do you have to be for them to not let you in because you're over on liquids?
I
Yeah.
mean, the amount of liquid in my body is probably more than enough
Thank you, Pyro, for the
Yeah.
sub.
to go over the TSA limit.
Yeah, I remember I accidentally went into TSA with like a water bottle once, and it was completely full, and they were like, "You can't have this," and I just chugged the whole thing, and they were like, "Okay, that's fine." I was like, "That feels
They should just
Well, how are
let
you
you
gonna
through
get
if
a
you
bag?
take a sip of it, so you,
You
can
know
prove
what?
it's not deadly.
Neve has made a really good
guess.
point, actually. You could soak your cloves in vodka and then squeeze it out on the other side. Simply might be done.
Yeah, Simply
29.
did get knocked out.
Ooh.
Oh,
But how's the
no.
fit?
Cheese
Oh,
with the
Cheese
death,
goes down.
which means Chris could take it.
Yeah,
Only
Chris needs
5
5
behind.
stars, and he can tie it up.
We should make him really nervous. Like, make sure he
Ooh,
can
don't
hear
mess
us.
up, Chris.
Cheese did finish that run.
But there's so
Chris has a
42.
chance to win here. He just has to play the best he's ever played.
I'm pretty sure Chris has a bunch of stars available. 2 stars here.
But he could easily die at any moment. So he should be really scared. Oh, which one's the jump button? He can't remember.
Okay, we've got a $10 donation from Acid Princess saying, I'm here to double Danger's badge entry count myself. Crazy donation amount, I know. 2 entries to Danger's badge.
Bless.
Nice.
And then, on top
Oh
of
my
that,
goodness, I saw. Why did the donation thing go up so high?
because Key Cannon with a $10 donation saying, is chat cut? I'm Chris cut, soft stab.
Are we talking about circumcision
one of
right
those is
now?
my
What
Hey, you said it, not us.
is this? What is this?
I don't know if I want people to use my emo for that.
Like,
Could I get this to Wah?
oh,
Open it
Oh,
up. It's
open
a
it
gift
up.
for you.
oh.
Oh my God.
We've got a $5 donation for fur in cat. What?
What?
Does this mean I'm stealing from charity? Like, I don't know if I feel comfortable
No,
taking
you
that.
can't. You can't take it. We'll put it in the charity piggy bank over there.
What?
CJ gave it for fur.
Apparently,
gave a donation
CJ
for
gave this to
fur.
me.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't remember doing that.
you did.
I'll just slide this in one of the students' desks.
I'm just confused, but I do like the money.
Right, anyway, carrying on. So we weren't talking, I don't know about the cut thing here, but anyway,
For fur.
Another one for
$200
Chris.
donation from Green Griffin saying the comment definitely for CJ with 1 badge entry for CJ
Wait, it looks like Cheese
and
is
39 for fur.
What?
What? How?
Bro, you don't even
Was
want
that
the Switch
from,
2 anymore, or what?
Was that from Green Griffin again?
Yes.
How much
it
have
was.
they donated?
Guess what? You're not winning the Switch 2 now, buddy, because you didn't put your shit into that.
$10 donation from Carlos. Please stand up for the Danger's national anthem. Around the world, 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 around the world. Wow.
Please be patriotic with me in this moment.
Entering once for Bub-Zero and once for Dangers on the badge.
Yeah, I don't know how that meme started, I'll be honest.
Just the song Around the World.
Yeah. Daft Punk.
Oh, Cheese goes down again. But wait, he was at 42 when he died? I didn't realize. I thought it was at 40. I guess they hadn't.
They hadn't
updated
updated it yet.
Yeah. So
No.
Chris
Chris?
needs 3 more, 2 more.
Take
Two
the
more
lead.
to tie.
To
and
tie.
then one more after that to bring the lead.
I appreciate how like emotive Bubsy is when he plays.
$1 donation
I mean,
from
he
Kaiser.
can't really talk to chat, so he's got to be emotive.
That's true.
That's like the entertainment factor.
This is a very scary star that Bubsy's trying to
Yeah.
line himself
Yeah,
up
it
with.
is.
Wind, Lakitu.
Kaiser,
Void.
$1 donation. I still believe CJ can make the comeback and win this.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
I'm playing on my laptop right now. You just can't see me.
And a $5
Oh my gosh.
donation from Anonymous saying Simply was at 30 stars before he met his end.
CJ has 69 stars on his laptop. He's going
I
insane.
do. I do.
And what badge for the small amp badge?
I've been doing an extra challenge on top of it where I find the green demon every level. And then I make it chase me before I get a star.
And then you scream like, chase me, chase me.
I don't do that.
I heard it once.
And then you pretend it's the green M&M.
Well, okay, I did it once.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not his whole thing. He's more than just.
More than just M&M's.
I say chase me and I say something else, but I probably shouldn't say that on the mic because
Yeah.
this is for kids after
You
all.
know it's crazy after what he said earlier.
Yeah.
What did I say earlier?
I don't want to say it.
Bro.
$50 donation from Anonymous entering in for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. That was me trying to steal it from Green Griffin. I don't even care. I'm already like pre-ordering one. I'm just gonna throw that one out once I get it. I just don't want them to have it.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Chris with a
went
close
down.
call
Yeah,
there.
he clutched that up. He went crazy. This is a scary stage.
Delilah, I'm
So much
glad
fire.
you clarified there where you went the kids are sleeping and then clarified your kids are sleeping. $50.03 from Lingo. I like whole numbers and I like badges too. Badges too, of
Boo.
course, stands for being able to donate to get an entry for a Switch 2. That is
Boo.
good point. Entering in for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Someone donate an uneven dollar amount, please.
Yeah, if you think about it, if you donate $1.01, you're kind of like doing a dono match because eventually people are going to donate to bring it back up to
Yeah.
$1.
That's
True.
That is
That
true,
is
yeah.
very true.
You are forcing someone else to fix your problem.
Exactly.
Speaking of fixing problems, 64-64.
Yes.
All right,
From
Chris
Lord
has
Lee
tied it
Hour.
up, by the way.
Chris has
Sorry to
tied it up.
interrupt.
Oh my God.
One more star, and Chris potentially could win this.
Guys, I think Simply is maybe not trying right now.
Whatever would give you that impression.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a star up here.
Yeah, he's
It's a
looking
ra-
for
it
he's
is
looking
a
for Yoshi.
randomizer.
Once
I
he
think,
finds Yoshi.
I think he's going to do like a water bucket clutch and then make some crazy statement.
I'm going to
Thank
cushion this
you.
fall with a water bucket.
Oh.
Oh, he didn't do
A
the bucket
tragic
clutch.
death.
Simply, you can come back.
The comment from Lord Lee Hour, by the way, is CJ personally saved my life. He ran into a burning building and physically carried me out, fighting off a legion of angry bears in the process. I'm going to name my first 3 children after him. Entering in for the Nintendo Switch 2 and 2 entries for Small Ants Badge.
Let's go.
Should have left him in that building.
Whoa.
And then we have a $100 donation from Green Griffin
What?
with the comment, "Fight me, CJ."
And what did they?
And a reward?
They
Go
entered it
for it.
twice for the Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. Okay.
with
I'll
that,
be here
guys,
when they spin the raffle.
We've
I
hit
could take your
over
name out.
$36,000.
Oh, okay.
Only 4,000 to go, and then
And then Mr. Wall
then
gets a tattoo.
It's tattoo
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
What kind of boo are we talking?
Well,
are we
we're going to go
talking
King
like
Boo.
King
Boo?
Boo.
King Boo.
Oh, yeah. I might even do the King Boo with the slots from Sunshine.
Okay.
Where would you get it?
This arm.
Okay.
Because this is my Pokemon arm, so this would be made.
Got it.
blank
Now, your new
canvas.
Mario
Your
arm.
King Boo
Yeah,
arm.
Your
my
Boo
King Boo
arm.
Yeah, my Boom.
Simply's just relaxing up there.
I know, he's just chilling, vibing, having a great time.
Yeah, what a scenic spot. He's got a very calming fit. The
He's
pink-
very
very
calming. He
green.
looks like
he looks like a beautiful flower.
he looks
He
like
did-
he'd be
Do,
Mother
do you know what the
Nature.
craziest
Yeah.
thing is, right, by the way, guys? Chris could go into this level and die straight away, and it'd just be tied.
Yeah.
Could it be?
Chris, don't get distracted here. Don't fall. Don't take any damage.
Ooh, TikTok.
Oh my
it's
God.
Oh,
fine.
careful.
Oh no! TikTok clock is really hard.
There it is.
$1.05
But how
donation
far
from
can he
Dolores.
take it?
All right, Bubsy, you got
Bubsy could
10
clutch this.
minutes for
Crank this out.
20-ish stars.
No,
Bubsy
less
is-
than 20. He can do this.
Yeah. Chris, jump off the edge so that it's more intense.
Someone said Mariamon Sprite. I've
Ew.
not played Mariamon. Someone send me the link
It's
for
a
it.
good sprite.
I almost said CJ earlier. One of the songs was playing. I was like, oh my God, that's from Mario.
Is it the one that goes do 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 do?
Yeah.
I thought the same thing when it came on.
Yeah.
I was like, this is from Mario Mon.
What game is that one from actually?
Could not tell you. Probably like RPG.
We should know if it's from RPG because we watched that.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention.
You were too busy trying to get pizza ordered.
It's
I
true,
was
we were.
very much trying
And
to
we
get
got
food.
it.
Yeah, I went with to go get the pizza and bought my own and still gave pizza to other people.
Gotta.
Bubsy is kind of on a crazy run because I feel like just a couple of minutes ago, Bubsy lost it, but he's now on his best run.
I
He
still
has been
can't
going very
believe
fast.
this is a tournament and Cheese has failed to follow the script and win.
I wasn't given the script. What was on it?
Well, that's why you weren't given the
They
script.
are
Oh,
going
yeah.
to check Chris's console afterwards and find that
Yeah,
he
we
did
s-
in fact have invincibility on.
We're gonna check that lava side flip from earlier.
Yeah, that lava side flip.
That
clip,
wasn't this run.
We'll
and
recreate it in TAS and realize that it was in fact a stray solar particle.
So we also have a $1.69 donation from B-Shock 2, Plink Plink Plink.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
What, they
Yeah,
didn't get any
alright.
badge?
No badge?
No, Spiff isn't
Oh,
here.
it's 169.
They just wanted to give
That's
money.
my chatter, bro. I need them to come in clutch. I want to
Why?
beat
You're
Fur.
not losing.
I know, but I just want to beat Fur.
I want CJ to lose so he has to make a Donkey Kong noise.
It's it's unlikely because some people forgot that IPK exists, I guess.
You just reminded them.
Yeah, IPK does in fact exist.
Yeah, remember, guys, get those donations in for IPK. IPK needs at least 2 to not be in last place for the Donkey Kong costume.
Cheese left his desk. What? He doesn't think he can get 42 in the next 7 minutes?
No.
Prism,
the
can
hell
you
is
take
this?
damage just so we can like check your file?
Yeah, go walk into an enemy.
This is a request from the judge.
Do you think he can hear us?
I have no idea.
Chris!
Hey, look, Chris ran into a wall.
Thumbs up if you can hear us.
Walk into an enemy
He's
if you can
pretending.
hear
He's
us.
pretending. He can hear
Oh, he
us.
can't hear us. He can't hear us.
So
He's still playing.
Man, you know that Chris
locked
guy?
in.
Like, can you believe the attitude of him?
Can you believe how good he is at?
I heard he's not even
Mario?
German. He's just pretending.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just that
Yeah.
good.
He's from Oklahoma.
Tell us where you've been the last 8 years.
Yeah. I remember the last time he filed a tax report was before they had tax reports.
Yeah,
There's
he
no way he's
actually
that old.
told the government to start taxing people.
He invented those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's invented a lot of things.
Like the recent extra ones or the
No,
original?
just in
Oh,
general.
The general
Like
original
the
ones.
Boston Tea Party, that was all.
Oh,
him.
man.
Damn, he was there.
Like, and I've got words to say about that.
He just really likes tea, I guess, or how does that? I don't know American history.
It's just tax stuff.
Okay.
I love a good cup of tea. I was gonna bring tea bags with me and I forgot.
How have you been without them?
I've been drinking Monster Energy instead.
Is that a good
It's like
alternative
the same
for
thing,
tea?
yeah.
It's like I haven't had a hot drink, but I've been drinking cold drinks that are sugary to make up for it. $5 donation from Lucy, entering in for the Chris badge with Chris Pog, Chris Wow. And then we have a $10 donation from someone. Anonymous. IPK will not be DK, entering in twice for the IPK badge.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Now, this does mean that at the moment, Chelsea and IPK are tied.
Oh my god.
Ooh, they're gonna
but
have to share
Dangers.
it.
Dangers though.
Dangerous
Dangerous is
Dangerous.
already
exempt.
Luigi.
Dangerous is
Oh,
Luigi.
Dangers is exempt. True.
He can't wear both. That's not fair. We need to give opportunity to more
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Someone got to donate to either Chelsea or IPK here.
We're not having a Luigi monkey. You know, look, you've worn the monkey costume before.
That's true.
Then
She
you,
wore it
then
this
you
morning.
better get your chatters to start donating.
Or just donate yourself. Just donate.
They don't want to.
Oh no.
They told me they want. They told me they want me to be monkey again.
Oh.
All right, I'm joining apparently.
CJ could no longer
If they
talk
want you to be
because
monkey,
we've
tell them to
given
donate to
Chelsea the
IPK.
mic.
Why has he been banned from talking?
Well, we just wanted you to be able to talk
And
because we
we-
were
we-
talking to you.
There's been too much
that's really
like.
sweet. Thank you. He can talk again if he wants.
Well, he can just talk. He can just come really close to me and talk into my
Oh,
mic
cute.
again. He's laughing. I'm being serious.
Guys, as a reminder, as we got 4 minutes on the clock, we are raising money for Urban Arts. That's what all these donations will be going to. It's a fantastic cause, giving opportunities for underprivileged kids a chance at education they might not otherwise get. They get a full education in video game design and development. Bubsia!
Bubsia slipping off.
If you were blindfolded, that wouldn't have happened. And also, as well, it gives them great skills to be able to carry on to further education. The money goes to a great place, so thank you so much for everyone that's donated so far. Cheerios Chelsea with a $5 donation.
Yeah.
For the meme, Chelsea Lynn shall bid on Chelsea Lynn's badge. Chris Grin entering once for the Chelsea badge.
There you go.
Yay.
Bubsy is now completing the last 3
So-
minutes blindfolded.
Yo, let's go!
Does he?
Now entered slide.
Okay, he's been told it's slide, but he doesn't know where he spawned.
Oh, true.
B-Shock2, $5.69, saying, okay then CJ, entering in for the small land. No, I'm just kidding. The CJ badge. You were about
There
to
you
start
go.
swearing there.
Bubsia echolocating some coins. Figuring out the shape of the room.
Oh.
Oh, resetting.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let's check the fit because
Oh,
Bubsy is never going to see
wait,
it.
did Chris go down?
He forfeited?
Oh, now he forfeit.
Yeah, we know.
That is fair.
Well, congratulations to 360 Chrism
on the win.
That's crazy.
And what do we got next? Is it the finale next?
Finale.
It is going to be the Mario Mafia coming up next. So Chris has won. We had a $10 donation from Anonymous. Oh, wait, we've got a few more, actually. $5 donation from Crooksy, entering in for the IPK badge. That's one for IPK. Chris has the bisexual Mario cheat on, entering in for the Chelsea. So that's one each for Chelsea and IPK. And then a $10 donation from Anonymous, entering in once for the IPK. So that's two for IPK.
Okay.
One for Chelsea.
Oh.
Which means whoever donates next for either Chelsea or IPK will be the deciding person on who is wearing Donkey Kong during Mario Mafia.
So we can't tie now.
We can't tie. Well, no, because if you tie, we can't tie.
I was
So,
gonna, do we
There's only one
both?
fit.
Do we both wear it?
there's only one costume.
Yeah, but there's like a head and then there's a body.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter because Mastermind, with a $5 donation, what if I
Ricky?
betray my streamer? I won't. With a Chelsea Lynn badge, meaning that IPK will be dressed as Donkey Kong.
Let's go.
And guys, I just want to point something out here, and I think this is absolutely crazy. I don't know, Milo, am I good to share this number here on how much we've raised just on badges? So, just from the badge incentives, guys, that you guys have gone crazy for to see these people dressed up, that alone, you guys have donated $7,015 just to see these guys dressed up. So, wow. And that is a total amount just from the badges.
That's going to be a Chris Wow from me.
That's the Chris Wow from everyone. So IPK, wherever you are, you need to put on the Donkey Kong costume.
And we need to get set up for Mafia.
We do need to get set up for Mafia, but before we do, just well done, Chris, for winning. How do you feel?
Thank you. I mean, it was just a standard day at work. No, I'm kidding. I was pretty nervous on that attempt, honestly. It took me a while to get a run going. And then towards the end, I was rushing. I was actually skipping a bunch of easy stars because they were too slow. Because I needed fast stars. And then, it ended up working out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then,
Nice one.
Cheese, you came second in the end, didn't you? How did that feel?
Felt like coming in second, which does that ever feel good?
I mean, you tell me, you've done it a few times, haven't you?
Have I?
No, that's a good thing. That's a good
I
thing.
think
Hang on, that's a good thing.
I actually think I've only
Wow, kick a
come
man
in
while he's
first
down.
place or third.
Oh.
I don't think I've actually come
See,
in second.
I fought better
So
of you,
joke's
see?
on you.
No, joke's on you.
No, like at the end there, I actually went. I had a good lead, and I went really slow on purpose. I was being very careful, and then I got very bad RNG stages at the end. And then I was like, but I didn't get WOMS, TTC, I didn't get any of the fast stages, so I'm like, I'm gonna get all the fast stages now, so it's okay. And then I died at the end of Fire Seed, like right. It was insane. I just fell off. Because there's a bully up the thing, and I didn't know how to. I was like, how do I do this? And I was like, oh, I was gonna side flip up, and I just fell off. I was like, ah. Yeah. Okay.
But you had fun with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very awesome.
Good. Awesome. Right, who else was there? Bubsia, how did you feel with your run?
I had pretty bad RNG, I think, throughout the entire thing, but otherwise I had fun. I was gaming. You know, Mario.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wanted to beat Simply. Don't tell him.
Well.
I did it.
By one, yeah.
So yeah, that was it. Like, fun times.
Cool. So, Andy, you took part in the Iron Mario as well. How did you feel with your runs?
I died to a book in BBH.
I know.
No further comment on that.
Yeah. No, I don't need two microphones. How did you feel during your runs, Chelsea?
My stick was stiff.
Are you allowed to say that on the broadcast?
Okay.
Okay, let's take that away from you.
All right,
Do you know what,
CJ, your
CJ? I
turn.
actually trust you more with this. I never thought that day would come.
Well, I didn't have a microphone, but when she said my stick was stiff, I was gonna be like, "You see the M&M?"
Okay. Turning that off. But we've got some donations as well. We've got www.google.com donating $10 with the comment, "How to get arm unstuck from Pringles can." We've got a $5 donation from Anonymous, entering in for the Simply badge. And then Key Cannon with a $10 donation. Chris Wow, Chris Wow, Chris Wow.
Chris Wow.
Wow. Thank you so much for these fantastic donations where we just repeat the same thing over and over again. With that, $36,133.07 has been raised. And we're still going. We've still got Mario Mafia coming up. So, on behalf of everyone that's here on the couch, whether they're stood behind or sat on, or smiling like an idiot, we'll see you soon.